Hello! Hello, and welcome back to Weighted Dice. I am your Dungeon Master, Galestrom, and joining me once again are my lovely, wonderful Let's Play role players. Fuck!
Wait. What?
I
sorry.
do that every fucking time.
Did you pull a Stewie? Did you go weighted dice?
Weighted Dice? I do that all the time. It's great.
Cool.
Cool Quip? Weighted Dice?
Whip.
Weighted.
1, 2, 3. Today is Thursday. Welcome back to Weighted Dice, the Forge of Fury campaign. Joining me, of course, are my wonderful role players. This evening, we are joined by the wonderful and lovely Quasar Gaming _.
Hi, I'm Quasar. I play Jin, the fire genasi that punches people.
It's Jin in a fucking nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much.
We are also joined by our good friend Chaos Dispenser.
Hello. I play Bardley Quinn, and I am a halfling ranger from the other side of the world in this thing. Also, as Chaos Dispenser, I'd like to apologize to everybody who was waiting with bated breath for this to start. It is completely my fault that we're 12 minutes late, and I do apologize. But good things were happening, and I needed to take care of them, and I'm really sorry, but also at the same time, sorry, not sorry, because it was really good. Anyway, continue.
In addition, we are joined by our good friend DJ Shootsayer.
Hello, everybody. How are you? And Bardley, you sure got a pretty mouth.
Oh my god.
I quit.
I think I quit. Holy shit.
You said we could do it.
DJ, I mean, you can try. DJ, who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Duncan Fleming.
Can you play somebody else? Because we don't like Duncan.
Duncan is a magic-using gentleman who doesn't believe in magic, and is a traveling accountant. And all he really wants to do is go back to being an accountant, but he keeps
Like
getting
Susan?
dragged into stupid adventures like this one.
It's true.
Like Susan?
B. Anthony?
No, Susan McCounting. Because Chaos is so imaginative with names as a DM. But
Okay.
basically, all Duncan really wants to do is buy a castle,
Mhm.
and
It's a lofty
he may
dream.
have stumbled upon a way to make some money.
Perhaps. He's got some ideas brewed in the back of his cranium. Lastly, but definitely never least, we're joined by the Snipstone VHS.
Or at least...
Hi, it is Leasley. Unfortunately, no. Hi, I'm Snips. I have a jar of pickles over here that I'll be eating the entire campaign.
The entire one, huh?
What
Yeah,
brand?
the entire.
It's canon.
Mount Olive.
We're not sponsored by Mount Olive or any affiliates thereof.
I was going to say, if it was McClure's...
No, there's some really good pickles that some of my friends make and sell, and they're so good. Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm playing the fucking goblin rogue. I'm here to sell a halfling to the sex trade.
What?
Wait
Went from
a
being
minute,
Wait a
vague-
minute.
went from being vague.
Anyways, we're gonna we're gonna table that. We're gonna let that process in fiction. In fiction, you can mentally process that on your own, but we have a show to start because someone made us late. Anyways, where we left off, the party met up with Jade, who informed them that she was able to perform a spell to find out exactly what's going on in the city and why they were hunted. Through some backwards magicry involving various baked goods and even a little bit of accounting on Duncan's part, it's been found out that you've been scryed upon, and the scrying is being done by whomever is in the castle of Tormengrad. You all have just found out this information after doing your various menial tasks of receiving said baked goods or doing said accounting, evading a stabber, a halfling stabby boy named Jeremy. What do you guys do now? You guys just been informed that you are being scried upon actively.
Should we not perhaps leave the city?
Assuming
Probably.
your make-believe nonsense is
Even
real.
with shut up. Even with your friends here, Jin. It seems that if we are being spied upon, that we should not be here. In fact, to not ruin your contacts.
I mean, he's gonna scry us wherever we are, it seems. But,
Yes, but we won't burn our contact.
well, can he hear us? Is scrying loud, or does he just know where we are?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Make an Arcana check, actually. Anyone who has innate spellcasting.
Oh, I don't know.
So, Jin, you know that scrying will only allow you to, at least at this level, you can assume it's only sight. They can't hear you, but they know where you are and what you're doing.
Is it like
How do they know
just
what we're doing?
Me or
Because
like the area-
they can see you,
just me or like the area around me?
whoever they're scrying.
So they can see us
Okay,
floating
so
in
they
a
can-
dark space?
Potentially, you don't have that much insight into it.
Okay.
Right, so yeah, so now that I'm feeling around, they can definitely only see us. This doesn't feel
Yes,
powerful
but
enough for...
if they see us with your contacts, then
Well, from what I know, scrying usually only works on who is being scryed. I don't think they can see.
but they know where we go.
I mean,
So where do you want us to go? I don't.
They
I
know
thought we
what
were going to
do.
meet the Baron.
No, I
Jake,
Think.
is there any way to
Suppose-
figure out how long they've been scrying on us?
Unfortunately, not. It could be days, weeks, months, even a few years. But
I
given the amount of time that you've had between a letter, maybe a few days.
I propose that we go to a another town with a sorcery shop, and we get some cloaking magic.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Wouldn't we have to wear that like forever?
Or until they lose interest.
It would be a poultice or something to put in our pack. Nothing too burdensome.
Eh.
Is there? I mean, the city's pretty big. Would there not be a place here?
They would know.
Yeah, but once we go invisible, we can do whatever the fuck we want, can't we?
And then they could go there and get the counter magic. If we
They
go
can-
But
elsewhere.
they can do that. They can do that anywhere in any village, though. If they follow us to any village.
Jade just points to Iz and says, "He's right. If you go somewhere, they'll be able to track you."
Hey, why don't we get Jade to do it?
I could,
Get us
sure.
some cloaking magic.
This episode brought to you by sitting around and doing nothing until an NPC brings us cloaking magic.
I could definitely go round the shops and find something for you.
So, while you're all doing this, Duncan has taken out his pen and paper, has written in very, very large letters, "What do you want?" and is now holding said piece of paper up. Just thought I'd point that out.
Okay.
Oh, so he's
Okay.
trying to tell. Okay.
Excuse me, Gail.
Yeah.
Where are we right now?
You are in the upstairs of the tavern that has now been secluded. You are the only ones in here. In fact, if you look over the stairs, there is someone sitting on the stairs, arms crossed. Appears to be a what looks like maybe a bronze dragonborn.
Okay. Upon seeing Duncan do this, I'm gonna go out to the railing that overlooks the bar,
Sure.
and I'm gonna look at the crowd and see who's out there, just in general.
What are you looking for out of this?
I'm looking to see if those halflings showed up again.
Roll perception.
Hopefully not Jeremy.
With that, you don't see any you don't see any halflings in here right now, but you can make out a fair bit of people in here. It's died down a little bit since you were in here last. Throughout here in the tavern, you can see that there's a bunch of currently a lot more monstrous demi-humans. You see a lot more dragonborn, a lot more half-orcs. You even see what looks to be maybe a Goliath or two, and they don't seem to be paying attention to anybody in here in particular. They're all just keeping to themselves, having discussions in their native tongues. When you peek over, a few of them look up to you and just nod.
Looking out there, do I see a group that has a composition of all three? A Goliath, a Dragonborn, and a half-orc?
No, but with that perception, you can definitely recognize that they're each wearing what looks like maybe an emblem on their armor that looks to be like a sun overlooking a blade.
All of them?
All of them. Every single person here.
I go downstairs.
Okay, you go downstairs. The dragonborn on the stairs just sees you coming down, gets up, and makes room for you.
I'm gonna...
I go up to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any one of those characters readily adjacent to the bar?
Yeah, plenty. There's a couple of them at the bar just like looking at their drink, sipping on it. You notice that as they're drinking, they're lifting mugs to their mouths, and liquid doesn't seem to be leaving the mug. You also notice that the barkeep is not the one that you were speaking to previously. It's a new person. Looks like it's maybe you're not sure if she's full orc or half orcan, but she's definitely orcish in nature. Very well built. Looks like she could probably take you in a fist fight pretty easily.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
But does she like halflings?
I go sit at the bar, the first seat there.
Sure.
And I try to catch the half-orc barmaid's attention.
She's just standing there, so it's fairly easy to get her attention. As you get closer to her, you notice that she has a couple scars on her face, where it looks like maybe it's from battle, potentially just like a sword scraped her right across the bridge of the nose here, and you see that her nose is a little malformed because of it. In addition, her eyes are very dull and gray, indicating a lot of duress in her life.
Does she have that symbol on her?
She's wearing a medallion, but beyond that, she's wearing plain clothes.
The sun.
The sun overlooking a laid down blade.
The sun over a blade. She has that.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
I would like a standard ale, if that's okay. And then, what it was probably like, what, say 5-6 people at the bar of different.
Yeah, roughly.
Makeups. The 6 people at the bar, I would also like to buy them an ale as well.
Sure. That'll be 10 coppers.
Oh, certainly. I hand her 2 silver.
She looks down, grabs it, trudges back to behind the little like entryway into the kitchen area. You hear some fumbling around, and she comes out with 2 trays and just starts putting ales out in front of people. Anything else?
Yes, I have been here. You have to excuse me. Common is not my native tongue. I'm from Talachka. I haven't seen you here before. Are
Night
you-
shift.
Night shift. And he just, I'd like to roll insight, but he pretty much just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, roll insight. You're not okay. So even though you're not a native from these lands, you know that this is bullshit.
Right. Like he
There
pretty
is
much
something-
gathered that to
yeah.
begin with, but-
There's something going on here. All these people wearing the same iconography. All of them seem to know about your presence. All the patrons are gone. The barkeep's gone. It's like this
Who is
place is on
sitting-
lockdown.
Who is sitting directly next to me?
A Goliath.
A Goliath.
Yeah.
Oh. Good sir. Hello.
He just kind of looks down to you.
Hi. I am Bodley Quinn. I hold my hand out straight up to shake his hand.
He just looks at you.
I mean,
Right.
while this is happening, can I ask?
I'm a halfling,
I was
so
gonna
I'm
say
gonna be down
Rose.
here.
Jade, how much? Hey, how much would those cloaking devices go for? You think?
She kind of like looks to you all. Looks sort of peeking over the stairs. Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. What you need is you need to remove it with either magic or have some type of dispel. I know a guy in town who can help with that. He can do it remotely. It's not going to be cheap. We're looking at about 1,000.
Let me look at how much money I have real quick.
And that's for all of you. Not each.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, I bought all that. And
It's-
I just look around and I'm like, and I put 100 gold in her hand.
Are there
Listen.
any-
I can do this pro bono, but Jin, you owe me.
I take the 100
I-
gold back.
I mean, I already owe you, so it's nothing more.
Okay.
I'm still waving my sign around, rolling my eyes as hard as I can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duncan, put that paper down, or I'm gonna light it on fire.
Why?
Because
I'll see what I can do.
Not doing anything productive.
By the way, Jin, he's in town.
The
oh,
boys.
really?
Yeah. Hence the boys downstairs.
Wait, he's down there?
No.
Oh,
But the boys are back in town.
Think of it as your bulwark, just in case. Don't leave this in.
right.
None of you can leave this in.
What's going on?
Think of it like a guardian angel.
I'm gonna go look out over the. I'm gonna look out over the group of people downstairs.
You look over and you can see the same thing. It's pretty
Okay.
simple to notice. It's a bunch of monstrous
Like-
demi-humans with the same iconography. Make a history check.
History is a mystery. And I have +0.
Okay, yeah. You haven't seen this type of people before. It looks like they're maybe mercenaries. So, swords for hire.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable. I'm not. This is a lot of military people in one spot. What?
They're not military. I can tell you that.
And when you say that, Jade gets up and she says, "I'll see you soon," and she leaves out of the window from her room. She opens up the actual window and begins to climb out.
Also, for the record, Duncan, they might now know that we know that they put a ward on us or whatever the hell it's called, scrying us.
They
Have
saw
you-
that according to your inane babble, so
Yeah. I'm just
It
gonna like.
makes no difference. It literally makes no difference apart from they know that we'd like to know what they want if your nonsense is real.
I mean, they probably want to kill us. Probably not.
Obviously.
Too complicated.
And it'll probably be for complicated reasons, and no doubt there'll be traps and a dungeon and assassins, and it'll be terribly exciting, no doubt.
EJ, I don't want to alarm you,
Yeah.
but there's a rat crawling on you right now.
There's not actually. The rat is being very naughty. You stop being naughty face and get off of the desk.
So,
Oh, it's perfect.
back downstairs, you are speaking to this Goliath. He refuses to shake your hand, and when you offer your hand up, he just sort of turns his gaze back to his drink.
You have a striking sigil on your tunic.
Aye.
What? I am from Talachka. I'm not familiar. What does it mean?
Kind of looks down, looks at the orchestralman behind the bar.
By the
And-
way, I bought him a drink.
Yeah, and she just kind of like shrugs, and he leans down to you and he says, "It means I'm here to help."
Oh, well, us?
Sure. And he just pats you on the back with a firm grip, and you go, oh god. And he goes back to his drink.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Would goblins be in this group of people, or is it the
Perception
only the
check.
big baddies? Because they're tiny. No,
Give me a quick perception.
Perception. If I can only find it, perception.
You notice that there is a small band of goblins in the corner. They were kind of hiding out behind people.
Do I notice them?
I'm gonna go hang out.
You
with
did
them.
not.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go say hi to some people. I'm gonna go
All right.
down that
Just
way.
Just don't leave.
Do I notice
You notice is going down the stairs and going to a small corner that is obscured by a few larger individuals.
I immediately follow Iz.
Okay, you get up from the bar and you follow Iz as you sort of trail him back to the corner of the tavern. You see there is a small group of goblins, all like arms crossed, hoods up, and they're all just discussing.
Can I get a good estimate from what I saw? How many people are in the bar?
About 30.
30?
Yeah, this is a very large group of people.
Before I go there, I go back to the bar.
Okay, so
and
you
I
don't
go-
leave yet.
I don't leave yet. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah.
I put 5 gold on the bar on the bar top,
Mm-hmm.
and I go, whatever this will pay for all around for everyone.
Sure, thanks. And she takes it and puts it in her coin pouch, and she goes into the back again. Because you got a little bit of a head start ahead of him. You notice that these goblins, you know they're goblins because you know your own people. From someone looking on a street corner, no one would know these are goblins. They are blanched, and they all wear half porcelain masks, covering up the lower half of their face. You know these individuals as being white ones. They're often mistaken for just disfigured halflings, or gnomes, or what have you. But you know that they actually come from the Greycloak Hills, and they are not nice people. They're
man.
more commonly bandits, thieves, renegades, people who instill fear in villagers. But these ones are all arms crossed, sort of discussing, all with their hoods up and their masks on to hide their
Are
presence.
they speaking in common?
No, they're speaking in Goblin.
Would I inherently know Yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah, you would inherently know Goblin.
Yeah, I was
Being
gonna say I don't
a
remember.
goblin.
Yeah,
Look,
you.
I was
so
like, just
so
making sure.
as you're walking up, you immediately pick up on the fact that they're speaking your mother tongue. Something that a goblin doesn't do in public places, especially in predominantly demi-human or human society, because that's a death wish, essentially. You hear them go, okay, so what I'm saying is that we need to regroup later on this evening and make sure that everything's chill. We're forward, all right? Cressney, I need you to go to the north part of the town. Make sure everything's chill. Watch for the black ones. Kessa, I need you. And that's when you come up, and they'll sort of look up to you.
I'm just saying, Goblin. Hey, interesting to see some more goblins. It's been a while.
What do you want?
Trying to figure out why all these people are wearing the same sigil mostly, and also why you guys seem to be hiding.
It's what we do best.
Yeah. Good point. So, what's up with who are the black ones?
You know the black ones as being the soldiers in black armor, which are, the guards of Tormengrad.
Oh, okay. Soldiers in black armor. I don't really know what to ask.
Can I, at this point, have seen how many goblins there are? Just grab their drinks and bring it over.
Yeah, you see that there is about 3 of them in the back. The one thing you also notice is that is seems to be. Would you say you're a little distant from them currently, or did you get really close to them?
I'm close enough to talk to them discreetly, but not like.
Okay.
I didn't just saunter right up to them.
Sure. So you notice that is keeping his distance from them, and when you walk up, you're not even sure they're goblins. You're like, these are the ugliest fucking gnomes I've ever seen.
And it doesn't matter to Bardley Quinhill.
Yeah.
Bardley Quinhill, by nature, is Mr. Hospitality. He sees is talking to them, and he comes up with 3 gold for 30 people.
They've been just giving people drinks left and right.
Yeah, I was gonna say 10 silver should get a pretty goddamn good drink.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever this fantastic ale is, he brings up 3 mugs, and he goes, yes, friends of Iz, on me. And I just drop 3.
And I'm gonna say,
Go ahead. No, please.
I was gonna say, in Goblin, I'm gonna say, this is a guy I met in the other town. He, little weird.
Do you speak Goblin, Bardley?
I do not.
Okay. So Goblin is very scratchy by nature. It's almost like skittering noises. It's a lot of hard K's and H's.
I immediately start whacking Iz on the back. Are you okay? Are you choking?
It's Goblin. I'm speaking to them in Goblin.
One of the what you presume is the leader, the person sitting at the head of this small table, undoes a clasp on their mask and pulls it off, and you see this like gnarled mouth. Its teeth are yellowed and more like fangs, like almost like a rabid dog. And in common, they'll say, "We appreciate it. If you'll excuse us."
And Bardley is not going to hide the fact that he's a little taken aback at this.
Most people who look in this general direction kind of avert their gaze.
So do they leave after they say that?
No. It's
they're
more
just,
like
telling
they
us
are
to leave.
they are telling you to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barley is very much not used to the
Monsters?
white one. Yes,
These
I mean,
these are monsters to you.
no, I mean there are monsters down in Talachka, just not these particular
Yeah.
monsters. It's like, oh, okay, but Barley is like taken aback, but at the same time, still trying trying very hard to maintain the hospitality.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'm gonna just be like, because Iz isn't very. He
Can we roll
left
something?
the goblins and doesn't really hang out with goblins. Are there any full orcs? Is that a thing that happens, or is it only half orcs?
Full orcs are a thing. In fact, you killed many of them not a few days
Oh,
ago.
no. I'm not saying that. Like
In
here, you
in
said
here,
they're half
no.
orcs.
There are plenty of half orcs. Half orcs are the more civilized. They're often referred to as other tribesmen. But in here you see there are a few orckin, but you're not sure what their delineation is.
He's more comfortable with orcs. But if they're only half orcs, then maybe he'll just He'll just go up to the bar and get a drink. We'll do that for now.
Sure. You see that there's already plenty of drinks on the actual counter. Do you want to just take one?
Yeah, I'll take one and hop up on the bar and just hang
Yeah,
out.
you hop up on this this nice little wooden stool, climbing up, and you grab this huge mug that is about the size of your head and just start sipping on it. It's pretty fucking good for ale. It tastes more like a nice honey mead. You get a couple little hints of maybe grapefruit. It's really nice. Jin, what are you fucking doing while this is happening? Same to you, Duncan. What are you guys doing during this exchange?
I am just kind of in like a middle area on the top floor where I can both see down there and Jade's window.
That's gonna be a little impossible. Hers is behind the railing. You have to pick one or the other.
Okay, then I'm looking over the railing.
Okay.
Just kind of making sure.
You're watching as this exchange is happening, and you immediately recognize this emblem. You know that these are members of the Crimson Dawn. And you know that the only reason they're here is for two reasons. One, a big head honcho's in town, and they need to be ready. And two, this is what's referred to as the Bulwark. They empty a building out, and they just sit. You already know at this sort of junction that you're not getting out of here, and nobody's getting in.
Yep. So
Duncan, what are you doing?
You having fun waving that
He's just
waving
fucking
that paper around?
woo.
He's still sitting here, waving his bit of paper. Although I'm sitting with Jin, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Jin,
What's up?
do you want to make some money?
Yeah, I like to eat.
I thought about a sum of money rather larger than eating.
Okay. You pay Jade back. And eat.
And then some, perhaps.
Yeah, sure. What do you
You
got?
want to see if any of the patrons downstairs would be interested in spending the evening with Bardley?
I'm sorry, what?
Well,
Barley will try to kill you.
I just thought that we might. He's an affable fellow, right?
He's just trying to get Bardley a friend to spend the night and exchange some money.
Yeah. It's fine. I just thought, as affable as he is, he might be open to certain
And Duncan might be affable to rolling a
Romantic
new
situations.
He is. I kind of look over.
Which could
Look
be
back.
financially beneficial to us.
Well, as neat as that idea sounds, I can tell you that you are gonna have no luck with this crowd. The very least. I mean, I don't know.
Because
what
that's
Bentley
the
has to-
reason not to do it.
They're mercenaries. Are you honestly going to tell me they don't want a bit of rough and tumble?
Alright, look, I've been around this crowd for a while.
Uh-huh. Are they
I
all
know this.
eunuchs?
Are they what?
Are they all eunuchs? For your
Eunuchs?
education
It's-
spoke
it's-
to that.
Castrated males.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I know what that is. Jin doesn't.
Mm.
Yeah.
Surely your education goes as far as to what a eunuch is.
Not really. I was just kind of brought up.
A
Told how-
man with his equipment removed.
So,
This is a foreign concept to you.
so what? No armor?
No, equipment of a rather more personal nature, dear boy.
Tallywhacker
Is-
boy.
No magic.
Oh, fuck.
The equipment with which we are trying to... With the equipment that one might
Just say a
use
P
were you
word.
to hire Bardley for the evening.
His
While
armor?
while you guys are having this conversation, I need each of you to roll me perception checks.
Oh boy.
I got pickle fingers, man. I can't do any rolls right now.
I mean, fuck your pickle fingers.
That was
Ew, I don't like that. Is it perception?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Wait, do I have
Okay.
advantage
Uh,
on perception? Why do I feel like I do?
No. You don't.
Oh, that's when I'm hit. Yeah, never mind.
Everyone but hears the sound of armor from outside. And it's not like armor being worked on, it's armor walking down the street. It sounds like a small army. Like a ching, 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 ching.
Is there a window in the room Jin and I are in?
There's a window adjacent to you, and as you guys go and look out, you see that there is a small militia of about 20 to 30 people wearing black armor. They're led, in fact, by what looks like a man wearing sort of ashen scale mail. He has his hood up, and he on his hilt has what looks like maybe an ebony blade. And they
These the fellas that were searching everyone when we arrived in town.
similar, but their armor is in way better condition. In fact,
So same group, but from
They-
armor, the way their armor is, I assume, sort of higher up the chain.
potentially, yes. Less privates, more like maybe sergeants. As they're marching down this entire street, you see that you look around at what everyone else is doing on the streets, and they're all closing windows. The people who are caught in the street immediately just drop to their knees and look down. And these men just keep walking. That is when they stop in front of the inn. And you hear ringing out in the streets. Attention! Attention! Citizens of Tormengrad! We have found one of our own to be in cahoots with villains. Open your doors to the good people wishing to protect you, and you shall find no problems. So saith the Baron. And you can hear all of the doors and windows just flooding open, all cracking, wood against stone as they're flung open, and the soldiers disperse into all these buildings. In fact, they start flooding into this inn, and you see this man, this scale mail wearing man walk in, and he starts looking at everyone in here. And they
As
all...
soon as I
Yeah.
heard all this, I hopped behind the counter.
You are not near the... Oh, yeah, you were near their counter. So you
I'm in the
just...
bar.
Roll me an acrobatics real quick. I want to see if you can get there quickly enough.
Plus 8, hopefully.
Okay. You're kind of like scrambling over, and the same one go, Old. You the small one.
What?
Come here. I wish to speak with you.
Wait, is that the bad guy that just walked in?
It's the guy who just walked in, yes.
I have not
And
yet
I'm-
taken a sip of my ale, the superior ale that I just bought.
Sure.
I'm gonna walk up to this and go, I have bought everyone in the bar a round. This one is for you.
And I'm gonna look at the person next to me and be like, what should I do?
He just looks away. Now
So the
then.
people that were here to protect me.
Now then.
And as I hold it up, I also look away, just kind of observing what
No.
everyone else is doing.
No, thank you, my dear
No,
friend.
thank you.
I am on a mission. What is your name, small one?
Oh, what does it matter to you?
Because I am looking for someone guilty of treason under the barony. Do you know anything about that? Anything
I don't know,
at all?
man. I collect dirt.
What is your name? The dirt collector.
Slagathor.
Roll deception.
Deception. Oh, come on with these rolls.
Vezin, Slagathor, tell me, what are you doing in town? You're not from here. We don't see many of your kind in these parts, and I would very much like to know what you're doing, and when did you get here? And
I
where
would-
are your papers?
I'm gonna pipe up at this moment, putting the ale down and go,
Uh-huh.
and just go, sir, I am a halfling from Telachka. I don't mean to intrude, but Slagathor and I, we met in Somervale, and we were on our way to the ice, not quite the ice spires, but we heard there was a gold vein, and we were going to go panning.
Roll me a fucking deception check here, bud.
Daddy's a new pair of shoes.
A gold vein. In Somervale.
No.
Oh,
No,
just...
no, no.
You were going north.
Yes, south of the ice spires.
South of the ice spires. Now,
He's
That
looking for
is-
gold. I'm looking for dirt.
interesting.
You know.
And what is your name, my little halfling friend?
I am Bodley Quinn from Telachka. And I hold a hand out.
He goes to reach out your hand, and when he grabs it, he pulls you closer. He goes, I am not one to be lied to, Mr. Quinhill, and I can
While he's-
smell it on you. Lie again, and I will cut your tongue out from your mouth, and I will hang it for all to see. Are we in agreement?
If I have lied to you, sir, then
You and I both know that is what you have done. I can smell it upon you, like a rancid odor.
then I will endeavor to bathe, sir.
Yes, see to it.
While he's distracted, I want to try to sneak behind the hide behind the counter, and then there's no way to slyly make my way up the staircase unless people are standing in it.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. I'm looking for anything that I can use. No. Just hoping that my +8 will do something one
Yeah.
day.
He goes, Oh, where are you running off to? We are just getting started with our discussion.
I dropped something.
Slagathor. Oh, great. You can get it later. Please, come sit. You all will leave now. And immediately all the people just get up and start leaving the building.
Fucking useful
Uh,
they are, huh?
I just sit down at the table.
anyone looking, is anyone like looking at the people leaving? Or are you just going to
Yeah.
obey?
I'm gonna look around and be like, what the fuck?
You notice that their eyes have become glazed over. At the mere mention
somebody's
of
walking
this.
by, can I smack their leg?
Nothing happens, they just keep walking.
Hmm.
And they all walk out in this orderly fashion. Almost like zippering, where one goes, then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next.
Yeah.
It's almost too orderly.
Is it only him in the bar after everyone leaves?
Yes. Now, please, sit. Mr. Quinhill, if you could please close the door.
Oh, are we...
Close the door, Mr. Quinhill. I will not ask you again.
Are you, the authority, like police? Are you police?
We are the guard, yes. Please, close the door.
Oh, of course, at once. Can I get you a drink?
No.
I go and close
Toast.
the door. At the same time, not stealthing, but putting my hood up.
Okay.
And then I come back and sit down.
Okay.
It is a bit drafty.
Jin and Duncan, the two of you see this, and you haven't been noticed yet. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna kind of like.
Okay.
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 I'm just gonna kind of like sit back near a wall that's adjacent to the balcony.
Okay.
Just kind of like.
Duncan, how does this work?
Gonna close my eyes real hard and hope that I'm not
You're
here.
like, please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. And Jin, he just vanishes.
Whatever.
Good Sir God,
You may call me Lord Markham.
Lord Markham, certainly. Would you mind if we stoked the fire or had someone? It is, there's quite a chill.
I would mind. You will stay seated now.
Would you mind then?
Can I get out?
So you're invisible, but that doesn't make you silent.
No, I know.
So you would have to roll a stealth check to try and leave. The door has been closed. How are you gonna?
No.
You gonna run
that's
out
what
the
I wanted to
window?
know.
You can.
That's
Okay.
what I wanted
All right.
to know.
Barley has already closed the door, but you can get closer if you so choose.
No.
Okay.
I'm staying upstairs.
Are you peeking
Is
over
there
the balcony at
something-
all?
Nope. Is there something I can hide under?
You can go into one of the bedrooms and you can hide under that because the door to
Perfect,
Jade's bedroom
I'm
was
hiding
still
under.
open, so you hide underneath there.
I'm under the bed.
So for all intents and purposes, you will get advantage to your stealth checks should anyone try and find you. I love it. Okay, so no, I would in fact mind because I'm conducting business. Now, Slagathor, what are you doing in town? And where are your papers? It's a simple question.
Papers are upstairs.
Great.
We're collecting supplies to go gold mining.
You will come with me.
I will
Okay.
come bitch you?
Come
I-
with me.
Lord, you have to, I apologize. I am from Talachka, and this common is difficult. Especially
You
with-
will follow me upstairs.
Follow, of course, yes.
After you.
That is not following.
I will not repeat myself.
Do you want me to follow, or do you want me to go?
Go
I-
upstairs, Mr. Quinhill.
Indeed. And Bardley goes upstairs and stops immediately at the stair above, right below the upstairs, turns around and goes, "What else would you have me do, sir?" Like, obviously standing in the middle.
You will find me your papers.
Were
Can I
those
hear
the
this?
ones that the Black God gave us at the gate?
Yeah. Those are the
Can I
ones.
hear this?
Yes, immediately.
Yeah.
In
Right.
fact,
Okay, so
you
can I just
I would
take the
say
papers
from
out?
I would say from where you are, you can see them.
Okay. Oh, no, fuck it. I'm keeping the papers.
Okay.
I'm gonna
The fucking Duncan is going to die. I'm just letting you know that.
Mr. Quinhill, I feel like you're biding your time for something.
No.
Oh wait, those papers? Oh fuck, those are that orc took it from us and threw it in the fire. It's real fucking asshole. Barley got him drunk and then thought he'd want to play a joke on us, and you know,
Oh, how unfortunate.
yeah.
Hey, Jin, roll me a stealth check to see if he can notice you.
Yeah, he drank a lot of gin and got real drunk.
Who else is up here? You wouldn't like me to find you.
Please feel free to search the rooms. I know this is this is
This is
my room. Along with Sagathorn. The other rooms, I haven't met our neighbors yet.
Do you come out, Jin?
Yeah, but not like, just kind of like a little bit.
Yeah, you're like, hello. Hey, how's it going over there? Just hanging out. And who might you be?
My name's Kuga.
Okay. Where are your papers? Are you a citizen? Or
No.
are you... Then you have your travel permit.
Someone else I know has them.
And where might they be?
Well, he was here a minute ago. No idea where he is now.
Is the Lord facing away from me at this point?
No, he is behind you on the stair. He's making a point to see all of you at all times.
I
I
am
just-
staying
I
the
just-
fuck
I-
put.
Yeah, I bet.
Very quiet.
At this point, I look at Jin and I'm like,
No. I give you like I just give you like a stern, like, do not do anything yet. Look.
and that's all Bardley needs.
Mr. Kuga, if you could please step forward out of the shadows, that would make me most happy.
Bardley, without
Sure.
being asked, walks like 10 paces up and around to kind of spread this out a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Bardley. I'm just like skitter and go
Uh,
over to Jen.
Not out of sight.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
trying-
yeah, yeah.
Just kind of spreading this out just a
So,
little bit.
DJ, just so you know, those are... You have to concentrate on invisibility. Once you cast another concentration spell, it disappears.
Right, not doing that.
Just so you know.
about
I
that.
want to make sure that you're aware of the way that works.
I did not know that.
Okay,
So thank
yeah.
you.
A spell laid is a spell played.
No, because it's his first game. I'm not gonna be
I
a
don't
dick.
care. Fuck this Duncan. Fuck this guy.
Jesus.
Fuck you, Duncan.
What did Duncan ever do to you?
He's just
lot.
playing it safe,
Currently
man.
hiding.
He
I
doesn't
need my
want to.
goddamn immigration papers for one, motherfucker.
I'm not hiding your papers. I'm just fucking hiding.
Yeah, they just happen to be on his person.
Yeah.
We need to stop giving him shit.
We need to start fucking killing him in his sleep.
I mean,
Only after we haul you out and I have my castle.
What did I
Sorry,
say this dude's name was again?
if you had rolled good on that
Slagathorn?
stealth check,
No, did I tell you his name or not?
Lord something.
Oh, Mel.
Not Malik.
Markham.
Markham.
Malakath, Lord-
Markham. It was Markham.
Lord
That's what it was.
Meloncath.
So Jin, you immediately know who this is. Markham is the younger son of the Baron. And
Why does he have a different accent then?
Oh,
you've never met the Baron.
Butt in for half a second. Ateric is offering to do the thing.
Do
What's
the
the
thing.
thing?
That will require a very brief break.
Yeah, so we're
Let us know when the thing is done, Ateric.
we're gonna hold on for a second, guys, while we get new transcoding options.
What?
Oh.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. This is a good time to say, hey, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you. I like doing the show a lot, and it's made possible by viewers like you. Bing!
PBSkids.org.
Is this the part where I can get more
from
beer
the
and take a leak?
players.
Mm-hmm.
If you need a leak, go now. That would be the.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bird bladder, I'm sorry!
What
just happened?
Let's shit
They
talk Gale while he's
needed a bio
peeing.
break. So
Let's
no,
shit
you
talk Gale
two.
while he's peeing.
Seriously, no. While they're gone, let's plan.
Gale can hear us, but no, well,
Once, well,
Gale-
we don't worry about Gale hearing us.
yeah.
So
I mean,
once this situation is dealt with, we need to make sure that we sell Bardley into prostitution. This needs to
Jesus
happen.
Christ.
No, this needs to happen.
No, yeah, I want
mean-
to.
Go for it. Jin is not gonna have
Why is Jin not gonna help?
because that's messed up.
No, it's not.
That's pretty messed up.
It's kind of a joke, right?
It's fine.
No, it's not.
It's fine, man.
No, it's not. No, it's
It is. It's fine.
I'm gonna assume that this is an okay time to talk to people in chat. Yeah, Miss Rue, it's a lot of fun. It's a good time. Hello, Sean.
And transcoding is back. And something I've wanted to do for a while, and it's living up to every expectation.
It's super
It is
fun.
Oh,
So
yeah.
much fun.
Okay,
Ever since
go ahead.
ever since Dunces started airing, I wanted to be a part of it, and then I was super happy to be a part of the second half of Dunces.
We
be
completed
honest,
Theron. I
like
literally
said
got a
earlier-
tattoo about my D&D campaign that I did with him.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Good time. Oh yeah, it's this whole thing.
No,
It's
look
my,
what Sean did.
Oh.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. So,
Nice.
you know
Chaos is
that
gone at the moment.
that's fine. We don't need him currently because this is going to be something for Jin. You know that this is the Baron's youngest son, who basically his whole job in the town is to interrogate, imprison, and execute.
The best ease ever.
This is
How many
the
sons does he have?
he has 3 sons. You have killed
So-
his middle child.
We got 1 out of 3. Just saying.
That's
I think he's probably the dumbest.
I think he's the dumbest.
the middle child.
So this is his youngest son, who you know kills people every single day. And based on what you've overheard in here, he's toying with them, with Iz and with Bardley, and you know that he knows what he knows everything.
Yeah. Have I met him?
No,
Okay.
most people don't meet him.
Okay.
You've seen him,
Sure.
but you've never engaged with him.
Okay.
Does he have an interest in halfling?
God damn it. Now then, a peculiar question. Who is it that has your papers? Cool guy.
One of my traveling companions.
And where might they be? Kind of looking around.
Like I said,
Can I tell if
here.
he can see Duncan and is just trying to hide the fact that he can see him?
Perception
invisible.
check.
Please give me something good.
You're not sure if he can or not. You also don't know where Duncan is.
Yeah,
You
Oh, that's
assume
true.
that if you don't know, he doesn't know.
yeah.
So, where is this friend of yours?
I genuinely do not know where he is at this current point in time. This is our meeting place, so in theory he should be here at some point. But
Wonderful. I cannot wait to meet them. What is their name?
His name is Duncan.
I see. Does your friend Duncan have a last name?
Fleming. He's an accountant.
Oh, interesting.
And I believe he's quite
Fucking
crooked.
Dicks.
Crooked.
Yes.
Oh, that can't stand. Oh no.
I think actually the mayor of the last town, I think he may or may not have helped him embezzle funds.
Embezzlement. Interesting.
You wouldn't happen to be
Hang
married,
Hang on. I'm calling bullshit. How the fuck would you know that? You weren't in there.
Oh,
when I had
yeah.
that
I
conversation.
think he's making it up.
Oh right, okay. So deception check, surely.
Yeah, give me deception because you don't know that.
I don't know that. I have a pretty good inkling. So could I have that at advantage?
What inkling do you have?
I have the inkling that he just all of a sudden has a fuck ton of money for no good reason.
He's an accountant. He's the only person here besides
I know-
Jin who
I
has
know-
a steady job.
Trust me, I know lots of accountants that don't have dick for money.
Do you know fantasy accountants?
Also, how do you know how much money I have?
Also, he just walked into some random mayor's office and just was like, "Yeah, fuck you. I got my balls on the table. What are you gonna do about it?" And we all just walked out of there.
So all you
So
knew is that
obviously-
He
you
did it
were
by
you were
himself.
no longer arrested,
Right.
and you
because-
weren't a part of that.
because Duncan had something to
You
do.
ran
You-
away.
I'm gonna say that you, as a character, have no inclination of what went down in the mayor's office. There's no way you could have known because
No.
the process of the events were that you ran, hid, and then suddenly guards were on you. Thanks, notifications. So I'm gonna say you don't have that information. So as far as you know, you saying he's embezzling is a very plausible lie. Accountants embezzle. Okay.
Also, the shit he did at the cake shop.
Accounting?
Crooked as fuck.
You don't know that.
I know he's selling drugs on the side, because he sold me some.
He said, "Hey, don't drink that. I think you bought something weird.
He didn't
It
say
might
that
kill
to
you."
me.
Yes, he did. He
did?
explained it to you. You're muted,
No.
DJ, by the way.
No.
Yes, I
The
did.
cake maker didn't say that
Oh,
to
no,
me.
You
I
right.
told you,
Duncan
though.
did.
Yeah, Duncan
I
told
saved
you.
your
Out of
fucking life.
he was like, "Hey, you don't want to drink that. It'll probably kill you." He actively looked out for you. I don't know where this animosity is coming from. So, leading back to this conversation, embezzling is not punishable by death, but I believe there are some things that we could do for you. If you could supply him, I can make sure that the justice is served.
Perhaps you could use him as your account.
I have no need for an embezzling accountant.
Do you have
To
any
find
need
you
for
money
a
where it
wife?
doesn't exist?
Nay, I don't need a wife.
You got one already?
No.
He,
Oh.
he could find you money.
What about a
where
husband?
It doesn't exist.
I am the youngest son of the Baron. I have no need for paltry sums as this. Now, a better question is, why are you dilly-dallying? Where is your friend? You said you don't know where he is, but surely you have some
Oh!
inclination as to where he is.
You are the son of the
no.
Baron.
I actually don't.
Do you know who in Genetom
But
real estate that we could buy a castle?
There are no castles for sale here.
Around?
Why are you bringing this up?
I would like to purchase a castle.
You are a traveler. Why would you want to purchase a castle?
it is time to settle down.
Go and get drunk.
Did you just say that out loud?
It is a concentration.
Yeah, I know. I have to drop my invisibility. I'm still underneath the bed.
He's gonna make a. What is your save DC? So it's 8 plus your charisma plus your proficiency modifier.
8 plus 20 plus. What would my proficiency modifier be?
It's up at the top left of your character sheet, and it is not your full charisma; it's your charisma bonus. So
Oh,
20 is
so
a plus
5.
5.
Yeah. So how do I roll it? What
You tell me what that number is, and I have to try and beat it.
Oh,
So it's
so
8 plus 5 plus 2.
13 plus what was the other one? Sorry,
Your-
proficiency.
yes.
So 13, 15.
Okay, so he's gonna try and beat it. 15 wisdom saving throw. Oof. Yeah. He says, "There you are. You can come out now, my friend." Come on. Come on
I
now.
guess I'll
We're all friends here.
roll out from under the bed. I guess.
And what is your name?
Moist Von
Malcolm.
I'm sorry. You each said a
Meryl.
different name. 3 different names now.
Malcolm, don't lie to the Baron.
I want each of you to make a deception check.
You fucks.
Not you, Quasar. You didn't fucking say anything.
I said his name was I
You
said
told
his
him
name,
the
fuck it, I was
real
telling
name.
truth.
Yeah, you told him the truth. And what did you say your name was, DJ?
Moist Von Lip.
Moist Von Lip. Where are you from, Mr. Von Lip?
Waterdeep.
Oh, are you familiar with the Waterlords?
Am I? I suppose. One of them.
You know that they are the nobility of Waterdeep, and
Of course I'm
probably
familiar with-
if he says that you with them, he means are you one of them? And you know that's something that's very easy to check up on.
Yeah, I'm not one of them, but I'm more than aware of who they are, of course.
Do they speak
They rule the
fish
city.
language?
And where are your papers?
Here, take them. Fuck, those papers have the wrong name on. Bollocks.
Oh, fuck.
Do they have our names on it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And he just has the biggest grin on
Please.
his face.
please, like, I'm now really hoping that he's not going to notice they have the wrong name on. Like, really hoping.
Yeah, no, there's no.
Sensory effect, Shadow Sparks. I would say changing text would be a sensory effect. Make a sleight of hand to see if you could do it faster than he can open this and read it. Let's see if he could beat that real quick. No, okay, yeah, you're like, oh shit, and while he's opening it, the text shifts. He kind of goes, Mr. Von Lip, you should have said that you were traveling with these individuals.
I'm sorry, you rather startled me when you arrive, I must admit.
It is understandable. Now then, what do you know of a drow named Jade?
Drow named Jade.
Yes. We
I
are
know a drow
looking
named
for her.
Josh.
We are looking for her currently. We believe that she is an accomplice
I
to some
tug on his.
individuals.
Does he have a cloak on?
Yes.
I tug on his cloak and go, "What is drow?"
A dark elf. A grey one. One from the
Like-
Underdark.
Underdark. An elf with the pointy ears. I know many.
Yes. A grey one.
There
White
was one at the
hair.
bar earlier.
Like,
Was there?
That wasn't her. That was a different one. Correct. There was a different one at the bar.
There was no other drow in here.
I thought you said the one at the bar was a drow.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't say that
'Kay.
because I mistakenly remembered there being a drow. Could have sworn. No, I guess she was half orc.
like an elf with maybe tattoos, maybe scars.
We are unsure of that, but what I would like to know is she was seen leaving this place. Do you have any recollection of this individual at all?
Yes, I maybe there was a person who looked very elfish, kind of melancholy.
Was there like
And-
a regular elf lady that was
and
really hot?
she-
Am I
Yes.
remembering that correctly?
The actual proprietor was an elf.
Is she?
Oh right. She hot?
As I recall, when I saw her, she came from the end of the hall, walked down the bar, talked to a half elf, and then left, or a half orc, and then left.
Deception check.
I'm super foreign. Do I get any advantage on this?
Why would a foreigner be better at lying than everyone
Because
else?
there's a huge language barrier.
No.
No.
He's definitely
What?
accustomed to interrogations with people of all sorts and shapes. I see.
I bet $20 he's never met anybody from Talachka.
Would you like to say that on the record then?
I mean, yes.
Great.
I'm looking over for
Then you will come
donations.
with me. You all will come with me in that regard. You shall be detained for the evening. And we shall interrogate you on a more
We-
formal level.
But we have a room here, though.
On what grounds are we being detained?
Conspiracy. Lying
Against
to
who?
an officer of the law.
What lie?
Oh, I am from Talachka, and I am.
You and I both know, Mr. Quinhill, that you are not looking for gold. And you and I both know that you're hiding something. And he gets really close to you. He starts walking towards you. And he just sort of squats down to your level and he goes, and you and I both know exactly what you're looking for and what I'm looking for. And you're
All
going
right.
to help me get it.
At this point, I go. If I come clean, can the others go?
You can all go. Just let me know where the draw went. It's as easy as this.
The drow, I don't know. And I produced the bottle of mysterious liquid that was going to kill me. And I go, this is what I came for.
And what is this, Mr. Quinhill?
It is a powerful potion.
And what does it do?
It depends on who drinks it. It can bring happiness or death.
And why are you telling me this now? Why would you want to hide this?
I am from Talachka. I don't know all of the laws, and I had to come a long way for this. So I didn't want you to take it from me. But in the end, it is not worth lying.
And I'm gonna look at Bardley.
I'm gonna need another deception check.
It does
gonna-
bring happiness or death. I'll be fucking
You-
happy if he drinks it.
But you didn't come to town for this.
God
Is
damn
there,
it.
if I try to corroborate his story, is there any
You can-
advantage to that?
You will give him advantage to his deception check if you can corroborate using the health
God
action.
damn it, please.
Okay.
Can-
I was gonna
Can
say.
hang on. Can I give him the opposite? Can I give him disadvantage if I
you-
pick a hole
You
in
can
his
just tell the
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can do whatever you want.
Interesting.
You do realize that at this point, I was about to like you.
You fucking ratted me out. You tried to rat me out. But I'm gonna.
I was
stay
gonna
quiet.
say.
There was advantage to me doing that at the point.
Man, Bardley lied to me. I thought we were gonna go dig some dirt, and you fucking lied to me.
I'm sorry, we have this. We could still dig some dirt.
Man, I'm sorry. He lies a lot.
How is that corroborating his story?
How the
No.
fuck?
No, that's disadvantage now. Because now he's questioning you even more after that.
No, he's shown to be a deceitful person. Therefore, that's why he would lie to the other guy.
And why he would be lying right now.
So
No.
proving someone is more disciplined.
Yeah, you're telling a cop, don't worry, he lies all the time.
No. I don't think so.
Can we say for a goblin that works?
I want you
I'm
to.
very hurt.
I'm gonna say that doesn't help you at all. And okay, I won't give you disadvantage, but I'm not gonna say she helps you at all. That's not good enough to help corroborate your story. That's just unnecessary knowledge. He just says, Mr. Kvinhill, I am getting very sick and tired. And he stopped as another person bursts into the inn and says, my lord, we found her. And he goes, oh, a happy little accident. How lucky for you, my friend. And he just taps you on the nose.
Would you like a drink? It's happiness.
No, but I will be seeing you later. Auf Wiedersehen. As he walks down the stairs.
I really want to take that poison arrow and just like...
You can if you want. His
No.
back's turned. You'd get advantage.
Nope.
Okay.
That'd be a big fat no.
Just giving you the option, man. Just giving you the option.
That's a big fat no.
And he leaves. Closes the door behind him.
I'm gonna look at Jin and be like, are we gonna do anything?
I mean, you guys don't have to. I am. As I go and jump out Jade's window.
Make an acrobatics check.
I follow.
Yeah,
Make
I'm
an
gonna jump in
acrobatics check.
after him.
Everyone who's jumping out this window, make an acrobatics check. Jesus. You kind of like hit your leg on the way down, but you're able to catch. You're like, ah, fuck, my leg. They just fucking like front flip out and land, fucking Iron Man style.
Yeah, I do a goddamn Iron Man style on this, but when I need to lie to the authorities, it's fuck you, Bardley guy.
Duncan, what are you doing in the situation as they just leave out of a window?
He carefully walks down the stairs.
He's
and
like, I'm just gonna go out the door like a human.
I am gonna go to bed.
Wow,
It's-
you're an asshole.
I mean, you can. You're just gonna go lay down in bed, take a nap.
very
What?
sleepy.
Do I have in this fight?
Just so you know, Jade is the person who was trying to help you out to clear your name.
Yeah, against a spell that I don't believe is real.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh, for fuck's
it
sake,
is
no,
it
he's
is
gonna
rather
cough.
it's rather coincidental that she told you people are seeing you, and then the guy who is the son of the Baron happens to show up not an hour later.
Yeah, I'm just gonna huff and puff and sigh and walk down the stairs and.
Okay, because you see this before they do. You walk out and you see all of the bounty hunters of this band are facing doors, are facing like walls,
What, the mercenaries?
almost like in a trance.
Yeah.
Um.
Sweat
Can
is
I
sort of pouring down their faces. Their faces are kind of pale as well.
can I try
Like
throwing
they're-
water on one of them to see if it wakes them up?
Sure. You grab some water out of a nearby trough and you throw it in their face and it splashes and their eye just sort of locks on you and it's shaky. It's just like they're scared. Like they don't know what's going on. Jin is and Bardley, you all come out to the alleyway and you also see this entire band of mercs facing walls.
This is the Crimson Gang.
Yeah, the Crimson Dawn are all facing walls as if they're children in timeout.
Can I Arcana and see if I know what this is?
Yeah, we're Arcana. They've been dominated. This is the effects of a charm spell. You've been under a few of these yourself, just in traveling. You remember encountering a very powerful mage who was evading the law for one reason or another, and the way he kept evading them is kept dominating people and telling them just go do something else. And this was the same effect that they would have. And these your comrades in arms are just standing there staring at the wall. When you look at them, their eyes seem to flicker back and forth, trying to break free of these chains, these mental chains upon them currently.
Would he
Do I
know
know?
what?
Do I know a
Okay.
way to dispel it?
No,
Or
it's
break it?
you'd have to basically interrupt the caster.
I was gonna say is it like a
And
concentration
the
thing?
fact that all of them are under the same spell, either it's a lot of mages or it's one powerful motherfucker. It's at that point when you're standing in the street trying to figure out what to do, you see a handful of these black guard having Jade in chains. And she is held at the wrists in front of her with sort of like a manacle around her neck, and it's connected to her arms, kind of like an arm bar. And she is being led with a sword in her back. Not stabbing her, but sort of like prodding her along, poking into her armor, letting her know, like, hey, we've got you. There's nowhere you can go. Two guards at the sides each have what look like heavy crossbows, very ornate and styled very similar to their armor. And you see the executioner once again say, "Ladies and gentlemen of Tormengrad, we have the traitor, the conspirator towards your Baron. Look upon her. This is what happens when you betray the ones who only want to keep you safe."
How many guards are there?
In the street currently, there's about 6, including the Baron's son.
Hmm.
We will be taking her to the place where all conspiracy dies for re-education. She
see,
will soon be one upstanding member of your society once again.
How far away am I from that?
Maybe about 15 feet.
I go, Jin,
What?
and I just kind of look at Jade, and I kind of look at you, and I kind of Jade, and I.
Yeah, I'm stopping that.
I don't think we have a good. Okay.
I am before they start to
The-
take her off.
The guy
think-
who has the sword in her back, I take the poison dipped arrow, and just.
Okay, make an attack roll
Okay.
at advantage because you guys are hidden in the crowd currently.
Okay. As that arrow goes,
Mm-hmm.
I want to start running up.
Okay.
I was gonna say, as I see Bardley grab an arrow, I
Yeah.
also want to launch an arrow at the
Let
same
me
person. Triple attack.
let me get some notes real quick going. So
Now I got the poison dipped arrow on this one. I don't know
Correct.
what that. I don't know the stats on the poison, so just let me know what to roll.
and they each have that.
I'm gonna do
many hit
sharpshooter as well.
points. And then he has an AC of that with that many hit points. Okay. Yeah. So you shoot an arrow at the first guy, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw, and rolls in that one. You hit him right in a chink in his armor between his collarbone and his helmet, and he goes,
Right, I'm a ranger.
he goes,
Come on now.
pulls it out, and he's like, "The fuck," and he just falls to the ground. He's not
I wanna
moving
shoot
anymore.
at
I
the
still
big
have my
bad
cloak
guy.
up.
So, that being said,
Mhm.
I'm gonna let you guys take these initial actions first, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Yes.
So, you said you were firing at the same guy. That's
Yeah.
That's all simultaneous. So I'm gonna say that your attack just hits him and miss, and like he's already dead.
Right.
You had no idea what that was gonna happen, so we're not gonna let you change that, unfortunately. Then we had Jin rolling up into the center.
Who are the people closest to Jade?
More guards.
Like specifically, like
She is so she has two people adjacent to her and one person in front of her. Person in front of her has a long sword and a shield. The people beside her have heavy crossbows, and about 10 feet in front of the longsword guy is the Baron's son, whose name I keep fucking forgetting.
Markham.
Markham. Shit.
Markham.
Mark
okay, I'm going.
Ham.
Now that I know that his name, now that I reminded you, go easy on us, right?
Yeah, okay.
That's the thing is that I was like, I'm gonna shoot the same guy. Wait, and then in my brain I was like, no, I'm gonna shoot Markham, and then it was like,
Hey,
oh,
let me
well,
just
that's too
let
late.
me just do this real quick.
Good time.
I'm going to run up. Mantle,
Okay.
and I'm going to jump. If I just go past the crossbow guys, do they get opportunity? No, that's
No,
what
because
they're
this is your surprise round where they're unaware of what's happening.
Okay, so I go past them and go to double hit the sword guy.
Okay. So you're gonna just sort of run past them. You're gonna do 2 hits, make those 2 attacks.
Yeah.
They both miss
wow.
as he just parries both of them. He sees just coming on the corner of your eye, and he's like, "No, ching, ching!" grabbing his sword with one hand.
Jesus H. Christmas.
But because you did see, when he hits you with a melee attack, or that's it. Okay, cool. So only when you get hit by a melee attack do they take damage.
Yeah.
Got it.
I do have one quick question.
Yes.
And this is purely mechanics, and we'll move on.
Okay.
Is it a full action? How many arrows can I dip in the poison in one full action?
1. It is 1 action to pull out the poison and uncork it. It is 1 action to dip it.
Let's assume I have it uncorked.
1 action to dip it.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
It is
Thank
also
you.
a full action to stow the item again.
What if I'm just like, pachoo, 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 pachoo?
What is the pachu noise? Are you just dipping them constantly?
Right.
Yeah,
Rapid
I'm just
dip.
like 1 arrow, 2 arrow,
1
3
turn,
arrow.
2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns. It is a full standard action to dip it
Right.
every time.
I understand.
Okay.
Continue.
That being said, Duncan, what do you want to do here?
I've been thinking about this quite a lot.
Yeah?
I'm still in the bar, right?
No, you have left.
You walked
Really?
out front
I
of
was
it.
still in the bar with all the guys facing the walls.
No, they are
were
outside in the
outside.
street.
Oh, they were outside.
Yes,
facing the
correct.
walls. Right. Okay. So I'm further back with that.
So they're on a different. They're like an alleyway kind of. You're coming out of the inn, and so you're more facing towards Markham and the swordsman.
Can I cast this on the dude? Can I cast Charm Person on the dudes in the alleyway?
You can cast it on 1 person.
Try and- On one person.
Yeah.
Interest.
1 person per turn.
Yes, but isn't it concentration?
Yes.
Then you can only do it 1 person at a time.
Oh no, it's not.
It's not. Then yeah, then the 1 person at every turn.
Even if it was concentration, technically, if you were able to overcharm the domination, then the domination is broke.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
what would I need to do that?
To break this domination.
Yeah.
Whenever they get hit, they get a saving throw, or you need to basically break the concentration of the caster.
So charming them wouldn't.
If for whatever reason your spell is a higher level than the dominate, I can tell you right now it will not be. Dominate is a way higher spell than you can cast.
Cool. So I assume I'm not going to be able to get into melee range this round.
You can. They're only about they're maybe like 20, 30 feet from you.
Okay, the Nazi,
Mhm.
Markham.
Markham.
Yeah.
Hey, Markham.
I want to hit him very, very, very hard. Actually, no. If they're that close,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, no.
They have to hit you first.
Oh, do they have to hit you?
Yes,
first?
that is a
I
hella.
forget
That is a
that's-
reaction.
Yeah,
Yep.
I forget that. Fucking
It
hell.
happens. It happens.
Yeah, no. In that case, fuck it. I'm gonna go up to him and hit him with my hexblade quarterstaff.
Okay, so this
at
is
this point,
yes.
Can we pull? Yeah, this is it. This is the pen.
What? So you instinctively like the pen is mightier than the sword. They have swords. You pull out your pen. What do you say when you try and like do this? How does this work in fiction for you?
So I pull out my pen and I look at it. I roll my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. Well, do your thing then. Come on. I know you've been waiting for it.
You say, "Do your thing, then. Come on.
Yep.
You've been waiting for it." And immediately you get this vision of this entity again, in the room full of people that you recognize. Their desks now become just emblazoned with light, and they all look up, and you see them. Each one has a wide-toothed smile, and this yellow eye in the back of this room just blinks. And what the rest of you see is Duncan just walks forward, pulls out this pen, gives it a twist, and you hear a click, and it just extends into this pole. It's gnarled and thorned, marked with this strange metal you've never seen, inscribed with runes that seems to just drip this sort of blackened ooze from either end. And he goes in, and he just goes into just whack on Markham. So make that attack roll. He just goes in almost mindlessly and just hits him across the face with such ease that it seems like he's almost dancing. He's definitely going to take that 8 points of damage from that. So he just goes, the fuck! Schnell!
The fuck!
And that is going to make it initiative time. So I need each of you to roll me initiative. That is a dexterity check, plus any applicable modifiers.
Dex check.
Oh wait, I get. Fuck.
You get advantage on initiative.
Oh
Well,
shit! I didn't mean to have
Did I
that.
just roll a nat 20? So.
So you are totally fine there. You do not get initiative snips, but your first roll
yeah,
was
I
a 20, so you're totally fine.
Okay.
Do I get initiative?
No. Rangers get initiative Rangers get
That's gonna
advantage on initiative checks. That's not going to be great for you. So the order is going to go Is, and then it's going to go Bardley, and then we're going to look at the Blackguard, and then it's, let me see. Oh wow, he rolled.
We're just gonna put minion back.
Sure. He rolled extremely poorly. So that is going to make it... Actually, he'll go next in the order, regardless of how poorly he rolled. That is going to be Markham. And then that's going to make it... it's going to make it Duncan. And lastly, it's going to be Jin. All right, Iz, you're up first.
I'm assuming I'm still hidden in
Uh,
this alleyway.
you took a shot. Did you try and hide afterwards?
I assume so. Yeah.
Make a stealth check at advantage because you're sort of behind cover. Oh yeah, you're totally fine. No one's gonna see that shit.
Cool. I'm gonna sharpshooter. Markham.
Yeah. So take your minus to hit. You
Yeah.
definitely hit him for 20 points of damage. You just sort of like you pop out from behind and just like boop. You let
And I'm
go.
gonna be using an obsidian arrow too.
Oh fuck, really? Okay, so you do 2 damage on top of this as well. So you knock back this nice obsidian arrow and you just let it fly, being as silent as the night itself. And he goes as it hits him square in the back. He sort of reels forward into your direction, Duncan. Not enough to provoke anything, but enough that you're a little surprised that he's been shot. As he takes 29 points of damage from this strike. And let me tell you, it's a strike indeed. It goes right into his armor, and it seems to be stuck there. I said it was 29? Jesus fucking Christ.
That's
More than I
37 points of damage.
More than I thought he'd be taking, not gonna lie.
And then I'm gonna no. Yeah, I still have my bonus action. No. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting sneak attack just happens.
And your movement as well.
How far am I away from him? Like 15 feet?
Roughly, yeah. I'd say more like 20 because you're sort of like skirting the edge of this corner.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back up just a little, like I'd say another 5 feet, just to try to keep in the shadows, and then I'm gonna return to being hidden. Do you want me to stealth again?
Yes, please. Because now he's aware that there's someone in the alley shooting him, so that will have to be a sneak.
Normal stealth?
Yes. Okay, let's see if he actually notices you at all. He does not currently notice you. As he's sort of engaged with the man with this weird fucking eldritch staff in front of him, whose eyes have sort of just like rolled into the back of his head.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I mean, you roll your eyes long enough, they're gonna get stuck there. That being said, it is now Bardley your turn. You have felled one of these guards, and they have the two crossbowmen have turned their gaze to you.
Okay, I have my cloak up. I never took it down.
Fair.
I would like to. How far away are the two guardsmen? They gotta be pretty damn far.
About 15 and 25 feet, respectively.
Okay, so running away is no
No attacks opportunity.
Okay. In this alley, is there a T?
So the alley goes like this. You're here. They're like where my wrist is.
Okay. So, okay, I'm going to run in the opposite direction.
So going back through the alley?
Back into the alley
Okay.
just a little bit.
Sure.
I'm going to...
If you do, you're going to lose line of sight.
On what?
On everyone except Iz. I'm saying you can't back out of here and then also get an attack on them.
Oh, no, I don't care
Okay,
about that.
okay, cool. I just want to let you know.
No, I'm going to back into the alley a little bit.
Sure.
Now, while I'm running,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to... The potion, dump the whole thing into my quiver, and then stealth. I'm just going to fucking uncork it and drop it into my quiver. So now there's a pool of deadly shit in the bottom of my quiver.
Okay. Goodbye.
Rest in peace, Snips.
You killed her. She's dead now. Okay, so you
I
dump
unmuted
this.
and it killed my Discord.
Discord's
That's
great.
cool.
I love it all the time.
Hashtag just Discord thing.
You pour this poison down into your quiver, and you can hear it sloshing around as you move, and you just like, okay, now it's gonna get real fucking sneaky. You put yourself up against this wall
My cloak.
with your cloak. No one's there to see you, so I'm not gonna make you roll.
I mean, I'm there.
Do you-
Can I
do you-
see him?
Roll stealth real quick at advantage. No, it doesn't. It way surpasses your passive perception because you're actively like firing in the battle.
I'm gone.
Yeah,
Like a
he
ghost.
just ran. As far as you know, he ran
Gotcha.
again for the second time.
Motherfucker.
Okay, part of that was your turn. Is the Blackguard's turn. Seeing you sort of dip down an alleyway, the two crossbowmen are gonna move south towards so they can get a better view, and they only see Iz, so they're gonna make 2 shots on Iz currently.
Since
You're just hiding in the alley. It doesn't make you invisible.
Okay.
She's got at least quarter cover, though, right?
Do I get advantage or anything?
I mean, There's not really anything to hide behind in the alley. The alley, you doing a stealth was to see if anyone outside of the alley could see you. They moved into the view of the alley.
Okay.
So when you're not hiding behind like a corner, they can see you perfectly. So they are going to make attacks upon you. That's gonna miss, and that's a 2. So they fire 2 crossbow bolts deep into the alley as you sort of like duck into them. Hey Bardley, acrobatics check.
What?
They fired deep into
They're
this
just
alley, bud.
Firing. Yeah.
I just ran around the corner in stealth.
Roll me a d20 real quick. Just real quick.
Oh.
That's fine. What's this first one?
Oh, you're.
Okay,
it's
yeah, totally fine. Totally fine in that regard. You see these 2 bolts just like whiz past your face. You're like, oh no. I am not safe here. Oh, I gotta go. Then that's gonna make it the long swordsman's turn. The person who just tried to fight him was Jin, so he's gonna try and fucking stab you. What is your armor class, Jin?
A whopping 11.
Dude, hell yeah.
Oh no.
So yeah, he definitely hits you, and he's gonna deal the following damage to you. As you notice, he seems to whisper something to his sword, and it ignites in black flame.
Ah. I'm immune to fire damage.
Yeah, so you take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Oh no!
As this blade seems to run you through. It doesn't pierce you, though. It seems to affect sort of your spirit, if that makes
Your
sense.
chakra.
You feel as if, like, it's draining you. Not mechanically draining you, but, like, you just feel weaker. But you have no wounds. And that's going to make it Markham's turn. Markham is going to try and just do a quick little nasty on you here, Duncan. Make a wisdom saving throw. That's a check.
Oh, wait, it's the check.
Saving throws are to the right of that.
Sorry. To the right of that.
You know, in the section that says saving throw.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't be a dick. It's
You know,
fine.
English.
Yeah, you definitely.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so his eyes just sort of like stare at you, and you not being able to look at him because they're currently looking into your cranium, doesn't seem to affect you. At that point, he's going to kick you in the chest. So this will be an attack against your armor class.
14.
He does in fact hit you, and you take 3 points of damage from this kick, pushing you back
bad
about
boy.
5 feet. Just to get you out of his direction, so you're pushed back a little bit.
So, Hellish Rebuke, do I do that now?
You
or-
can do that now.
Is that Markham?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna make a DC 15 saving throw, and he fails, taking another 14 points of damage this turn.
Holy shit.
Nice fucking job, fella. You are beating his ass. Okay, that being said,
I misclicked there.
nah, you're totally fine. Duncan, it's your turn.
So,
I missed the
Mage Armor, does that cost me...
the turn.
is that a
Using
bonus action?
it is not. It is a full action, but it gives you
Okay.
armor class.
Whereas Hexblade's Curse is a bonus action.
Correct,
Is-
because that is a class feature, not a spell.
Right, that's happening to Nazi Man.
You can play this curse. Curse for 1 minute. Curse ends if he dies. So yeah, you gain bonus to the damage, so you get +2 damage on the attack rolls against him. You crit on a 19 or 20, and if he dies, you gain health back. Nice.
Okay, will that be taken into account when I attack?
Yes, it is an immediate effect.
Okay, cool. So
So it's a good thing you did that first.
So then hit him with my...
Yeah. 18, almost a crit. Really close to getting a crit on that one. Actually, would have been? No, that was lower than a 19. My bad. Forgot total damage. Yeah, but you definitely still hit him for that 6 points of damage plus 2, so you actually get 8 points of damage on him. Perfect. Did you want to move out of his way? Did you want to flee at all, or are you gonna stay right where you are? Cool. Jin, you're up. This man's just stabbed you with a ghost blade.
Okay, well, I'm pretty much probably gonna kill him. I am going to use 2 of my sorcery points
Mm-hmm.
to use a quicken spell.
Okay, so it's a bonus action, right?
It's a bonus action.
'Kay.
Yeah, that makes it a bonus action. I'm going to use Scorching Ray.
On whomst? On this boy?
Yeah, on the one right in front of me.
So it's 3 rays. So roll it 2 more times. So first one's a hit, second one's a hit, third one's a miss. So you deal a total of 16 damage to him. He does not seem to like that very much. But otherwise he seems okay. These giant beams of fire seem to just erupt from your fingers,
Oh wait, since I have mantle, I get
Right.
my charisma modifier,
which is what?
+3.
Okay, so a total of 6 more damage on top of that. Perfect. So yeah, these burning rays that you emit from your hands just sort of focus in on him, and as you go for the last one, he just ducks, trying to evade any more burning on his beautiful face. What once was a beautiful face. You've now burned this man looking like Two-Face out here. That being said, do you want to do anything else in your turn?
Yeah, since that was a bonus action, I'm going to use. So the other 2 guards.
Fled?
Yeah. So am I positionally? Is Jade behind the guard, or am I in front?
She is. So it is you, guard, Jade. Jade is not left yet.
Right. I was okay.
So she's 10 feet from you currently.
Yeah. Would it be possible for me to because I'm gonna use 2 punches no matter what. But
You
I
can
use those
only
punches?
use 1 because it requires your bonus action to make an offhand attack.
Okay. Well, regardless, can I use that one punch to reposition myself to put me in front of Jade?
That would be more of a push. I would say that'd be an athletics check instead to move him. You either get your attack or you can try and move him.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get between him and Jade.
Sure. So let's do an opposed athletics check. You beat him, actually. Very barely.
Yeah.
You take
Kinda
him.
fucked up.
You bitch, he looks fine. You kind of just take your guitar and you sort of slam him out of the way as you reposition yourself in between him and Jade, moving that sort of momentum of the battle. That was my dog screaming. Don't worry about that.
Oh no, no.
That's gonna make it your turn once again.
I also I just want to call
Yeah.
out and just be like, Jade, what are you doing? Get up.
She seems unresponsive.
Do her eyes look glazed over?
They do.
Yeah, figured.
Okay, rooftops near me.
You would have to make a severe climb because the rooftop you're closest to is the one of the inn, and that's about 30 feet up.
30 feet. Let me see. So what would I need to do to get up there? Because my speed's 30, but I have second story work.
Which does what?
You gain the ability to climb faster than normal. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement.
So normally it's an extra, I think you move half movement while climbing, so you can move at full movement. So it would be...
So 30 feet.
Yeah, so I would say you can make it up with a good acrobatics roll. Or athletics, depending on what you want to do.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get up on the top of the roof.
Okay.
I'm not on... Okay, I'm normal. Acrobatics.
Yeah, you're able to climb up there just fine.
And then I'm gonna hide as my bonus.
'Kay.
So stealth.
Yes. Let's roll stealth on that one. Okay.
And then I want to...
So climbing isn't just movement, it's also an action. Because you're actively using your body to do something beyond just walking. It's normally bonus
Climbing no
movement.
longer costs you extra movement.
So you don't take the movement reduction, but it still requires an action to actually climb up things. So you're faster at climbing things than other people, but it's still the same action.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah,
So that's it.
that's it.
Okay.
Okay. That being said, it is Bardley, your turn.
Okay, can I move within visual distance of the Lord Markham without moving into melee range?
Yes, you have to get back to where Iz was.
Okay, I'll do that.
And that's going to be another stealth check. Because you're walking directly into the view of two marksmen.
I'm gonna pee real quick.
Okay. Okay, that's the first one. And that's the second one. Okay. You think you're sufficiently hidden?
I am going to use my bonus, cast Hunter's Mark on Lord Markham,
Okay.
and then I'm going to pull one of the poison arrows out and
Sure. Make an attack roll. Yeah, you definitely hit him. For
plus 6.
you said plus 6
9
damage? Okay. So
9
that is a
plus
total of
6.
15?
Plus 2, 17.
Why plus 2?
Favorite enemy.
Okay. So that is going to be...
And then,
17?
Yep, and then I'm gonna use Horde Breaker.
No one was within 5 feet of him.
Shit! I keep forgetting about that one.
Yep. Playing a campaign where some use it all the time. I brain that shit now.
Wait,
what's another
5 feet. Who has to be within 5 feet of him?
Another enemy has to be within 5 feet of his
Oh.
target. That's why it's called Horde Breaker. You can keep attacking things as long as they're adjacent.
Oh, gotcha.
He's got to make a saving throw.
So the only
and
two
passes.
guards that are left are in the hallway or the alleyway, and then him.
There are 3 guards and him.
Okay, so where's the third one?
Fighting me.
Currently fighting Jin.
Okay.
Okay, that is going to make it the Blackguard's turn. Unfortunately, they see you. And they're going to take 2 shots on you immediately, Bardley.
Okay, I gotta say, that you need to...
Sorry, yeah.
I'm hidden.
You are hit by one of them. And you only take...
Zero?
Yes. You only take 5 points of damage. Dexterity saving throw.
What?
Dexterity saving throw.
What?
Dexterity saving throw.
Ah!
The amount of poison you put into your quiver starts to bleed into your armor near your wounds. Constitution saving throw.
Wait,
You dumped a big old bottle of poison into your quiver, and they shot you. They shot you with a piercing weapon.
Good sealed leather quiver.
You know what pierces leather? Steel.
Should there be a roll to see if it actually pierces the quiver, though?
Yes.
It does piercing damage. Oh my god.
But he could have shot him in the leg. Or it's still
Fine, you know what? No, you know what? Roll me a d20. I'll let you know.
My liver.
No,
Lord,
no.
you dumbass.
Roll
My liver.
roll me a d20. Roll me a d20.
No, I'll take my damage as is.
This is see if you need to make a con save.
Yeah, now you need to make a con save.
I don't want to have the
You don't.
rule.
You don't.
It
what?
seems to hit you in the leg. You get the sudden feeling like you're real fucking lucky.
I am very fucking lucky, and I realize this. And I also don't need the rule lawyers helping me any further because I feel that it will be detrimental to my future survival.
It's not a rule lawyer. That's
That being
just something
said-
I made up in my brain.
That being said, Jin, you're being attacked again.
Yeah.
And it's gonna miss, unfortunately. He rolled extremely low as he goes in. And you're able to sort of hold his sword up with these two bladed weapons on your hands, just keeping him peeled back as he's kind of like trying to push your blades down further and further just to get that little cut in. That's gonna make it Markham's turn, and he is going to disengage from you, Duncan, and he's going to place his hand on the ground. I need everyone to make me Constitution saving throws.
Even though I'm on a roof?
Yes.
Cool. Constitution saving throw. That's an advantage, my bad.
What's your first one? Your first one is a 7, so unfortunately not. So everyone but Bardley fails, as
9, okay.
stone pierces through the ground and puts you in this almost like a cage. And for you, Snips, it's concrete. It's not your turn yet. Would you chill? As he goes, "This is where we end this conflict."
We end this conflict with an arrow in your face.
Why is Ellison Crane here?
I don't know.
I was wondering that.
I really want Ellison Crane back right now because his prose would be perfect here.
The other guards seem to put the two crossbows in front of you. Just hold their crossbows up in your direction, Bardley. And considering they know where you are now, you're not sure you can get away without another shot going off.
So it's a cage
It is a cage.
that I could technically shoot through the bars?
You'd be at heavy disadvantage. It's basically formed to your body.
Okay.
Imagine like it's like these bars
Like
are
a
like maybe-
super tight.
Yeah, it's like this thick around of like barbs, essentially, made of just stone. As he pulls an arrow out of his side and just drops it on the ground. I am sick and tired
Und?
of playing around with children. We are taking her with us.
I want to break these chains.
You can't break these chains of captivity. Well, you could try. Make a strength check.
Natural 20.
Wow.
You
Jesus
try,
Christ.
and it's almost like these are heavily fortified magic. Like, you know your strength is not enough to break them. At least as it is now. Maybe if you worked out more, you could do it. That being said, as you're like just trying and trying, they seem to just grow. I would not recommend that, my friend. You're gonna take a shot on somebody?
When it's my turn, I say don't end combat.
Okay. He kind of like looks to you, Bardley, and he says, "You want to do it, don't you?" And he just opens up his arms, says, "Take your shot."
I let a poison arrow fly right at his fucking face.
Make an attack roll. You hit him square in like right in the fucking jaw. And he just pulls it out. And you notice this like blackened ichor fill the void. Make a con save real quick. Okay, he succeeds.
What's the con save on this poison?
It's not that high. Also, you don't think he's gonna have a high con save being a fucking warrior? You kidding me?
No, I get it. I just want to know what the con save on my
Oh yeah.
poison
Your con save is a 14.
Okay.
Yeah. Versus paralysis.
Would it be double disadvantage if I tried to shoot him?
Yeah.
Can I shoot a scorching ray from my eyes?
Eh! No, unfortunately
I'm
not. It does
gonna-
require somatics.
I'm gonna still try to give him a little shot.
Okay. No, absolutely not. You try and fire a shot off, and the arrow just shatters on the actual stone walls, which is unfortunate as it just sort of breaks, and you're like, oh man, that fucking sucks. That was expensive.
No, I just used a normal arrow.
Okay, all right. I mean, the arrow is still destroyed, is the thing.
Yeah. I took it out.
Mr. Kvinhill, we will be seeing you again very soon.
I shoot at the guard closest to me with poison arrow.
Sure.
Is the other guard within 5 feet of him?
Nope.
Of course not.
And it fires right between them. They immediately just fire back on you.
That's fine. I'll take the hits.
That's gonna hit, and that's gonna hit as well.
All right.
That is 11, 14. You take 17 points of piercing damage.
Beautiful. I'm firing back.
I think at this point in time, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw, as Markham is now encroaching upon you, as you're just sort of firing in this alleyway. How high would that be? Hold on. I didn't even think about what the saving throw would be. Okay, yeah, no. You fail as you just drop your weapons, and he goes, Mr. Kvinhill, you wish to stop now. And you just drop your bow. You don't want to. Your hand is just, you don't even say anything. You're physically unable to control your motor functions. You just drop your bow and fall to your knees. You're unsure about what's happening. He just spoke words. As he walks up to you, and he says, think of me as being a very gracious host. Not everyone gets to live. And as he's this close to you, face to face, you see this blackened ichor just seal the wound that you made earlier.
I start to drool. And I want to say, you will not be leaving the next time.
You say that. Your mouth is free. It just seems that your body doesn't want to respond. Oh, Wanda was won't. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kvinhill. Pick him up, and the guards, two of the crossbowmen pick up the one that you shot with the arrow, and the other two grab Jade and pull her along on her chain. As you are left imprisoned for the next 45 minutes.
And that's dominate?
I'm dominated for the next 45 minutes.
You are held.
Oh.
All of us are.
In various forms. You're affected by the whole person spell. But for the next 45 minutes, the alleyway is quiet. Until out of the corner of your eye, you see someone. A small little gnomish man. Peeks his head out. Hey. Are you alright?
No.
Not exactly.
You need some help?
Yes. Please.
He just kind of walks up. He looks pretty well cut for a gnome. Pretty trim and proper. He's got a nice little bowler tie on. He goes, what happened here then?
Didn't you hear all of them out here?
This is about 30-45 minutes after the fact.
Let's just say
Oh.
the fight has gone not our way.
Sorry to hear that. I mean, I could probably get you out.
I'll buy
That's-
you a pint
That's awfully generous of you.
of anything you want.
Any of you got, like, some twine on you?
I have rope.
That would work. You mind if I reach into your pack, sir?
Go.
He goes to your pack, pulls out the rope. I just need about a foot, if that's okay.
Oh, I go.
He just
Get
cuts.
some.
He cuts off a foot of rope. He says, "This will only be a minute." He takes it and he just sort of crushes it in his hands, and he just blows it in the alleyway, and the stone begins to crumble from all of you, and you feel your body coming back to full faculty, Bardley. As you are now free, the stone seems to reform back into the earth, and you're no longer trapped on this on this this ceiling, this rooftop.
Friend,
So we're all free.
Yes.
Okay.
if you accompany me to the inn, I would like to make good on my promise.
That's all right. I've got to get going back.
I'm gonna hop down and be like,
You don't-
"You the one that Jade sent?"
Who?
Who are you?
My name's Oedipus. I'm
Well,
a wizard.
Well,
it's the
The
one
next-
that Jade went to get, isn't it?
Make an insight check.
Oh god, I gotta sneeze.
while that's happening, I go, well, the next one's on me. And I ting, flip a gold to him.
Oh, thank you, sir. That's rather nice. He puts it into a side pouch. You're not sure if it's the same one, Snips.
Would I know?
You never met this person before in your life. Like, even being around town, you've...
Oedipus.
Oedipus.
What, like the complex?
No. Elepus.
What is it to get my arrow back, by the way?
It is a
The
sleight of
obsidian
hand
one?
check. Oh no, he took that with him.
You said he threw it on the ground.
If I say someone pulls it out of them, imagine he breaks it off at the shaft and drops the rest of it.
Okay.
Imagine
Can I get
that's
the
gone.
arrowhead?
That's the part
Oh,
that's
no,
still
you
in him.
break it. Yeah, that's what you mean. Okay.
It's like somebody learned from Mellencamp.
To be undead.
No, to make their mid bosses way the fuck stronger than they think they need to be.
Yep.
Because their level 3 characters might go in there and kill them.
So what's up? Is there something you'll need or something? What
well,
are you
the
trapped in stone for?
Well, the guard
We-
took the person closest to me. I'd like to get her back.
Was it your mum?
My teacher.
Like a math teacher?
No, like a survive hit people teacher.
A mentor.
Oh, I understand. That's understandable. Well,
Any chance you know anything about scrying?
well, yeah. I'm a wizard.
Can you undo it?
Well, you need a way to undo it first. I'm
How
not.
would I undo?
I mean, you gotta find a really good wizard for that.
Are
You look like a
not
pretty good wizard.
I'm okay at best.
I think you're pretty good.
I'm
If
really.
I was to give you 100 gold,
That's a lot of coin.
could you shield us from all scum?
No,
That's not a thing.
that's not a thing.
You just remove the scrying, probably.
I mean, it is a thing, but it's not something I can do. I could.
If I was to give you 10 gold, could you tell us who could?
Well, yeah.
I give him 10 gold.
He's like, oh, thank you. Would have told you for free. You have to go to the court wizards in the castle. I'm sure they could do
Okay.
it.
Minus them.
Oh, well, no, I don't know. I don't know much. Anyone? Maybe my father could. He's a pretty good wizard.
What's his name?
Wonderful.
His name's Ezra.
And where can we find Ezra?
He's in the south part of town. He is.
You have earned every coin.
Well, I appreciate
you.
that.
So
I
much.
could take you to him if you like, unless you're trying to
Yes,
recoup.
please.
I mean,
Wonderful.
I did just free you from imprisonment from what seemed like a horrible fate.
No, I'm good.
It seems that the scrying is more.
All right, well, follow me then, I guess. And he just sort of starts walking down the street.
I follow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him.
As you guys,
Um,
go ahead. What's up?
So, I have the Thieves' Cant thing. At
Mhm.
what point would I would it be normal to just see like thieves can't
So
randomly in a city,
thieves,
or is
yes, actually, thieves can't. Think of it like a hobo language. It's little
Yeah.
symbols that you put on like buildings, like this one's easy to pickpocket, or the people here are rich. Alternatively, it's hand signals. It's knowing how to get a point across in a conversation without being obvious. Like it's the way that thieves talk, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like the crow caws at midnight. It's more like, yeah, I know this
Yeah.
guy upstate. He knows a couple people. You know, okay, he probably has a couple connections that I can go talk to. Or like, my uncle owns a farm. You know, he knows a guy who could probably bury a guy for you. It's stuff
So
like
would
that.
I need to make a roll to read that?
That
or
is
would
a
I just
language
need to
you know.
say- Okay, what if I were to say I'm always looking out for it? I don't want to be like,
Sure.
hey Gail, what am I looking?
I would say this stuff is not just everywhere.
Okay.
So it would have to make sense as to where you're trying to look for it, because there's a reason why thieves use it. It's because it's
Right.
not just blatant.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of the things where, like, if you look at a book, you have to think, is this orcish? You would think, is this thieves' cant? The
Okay.
same kind of thing.
Mm.
But yeah.
Before we leave the alleyway, I want to look for thieves' cant in the alleyway. Then
Okay.
see if there's anything.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
It's
I
a
just
regular
figured the inn. There's a lot of people in and out.
Yeah. But there's nothing here. Well,
Okay.
You get the feeling that this town is pretty prim and proper. But as you're walking down the street with Elipulse, he says, "So, you guys do an oopsie with the guard or something? Are you all
They
murderers?
didn't oopsie with us.
No.
I mean, besides them taking your friend away, I mean, there's got to be a reason. They don't attack people willy-nilly. Not that I've seen, anyway."
Well, they threw the first punch. We punched back, and then they're throwing a bigger punch, essentially.
I mean, yeah, they're real strong. They're the guard.
They sent me after these three.
Looks like you did a good job then.
No.
But they're right there.
Yes. I'm
got
with
them.
No.
Isn't that what they told you to do?
No. I
mean, yeah.
joined them because they had sent me to capture them.
Well, good job. Here they are.
Yes, but there were no charges.
I mean,
I
There
determined
probably
it
for
was
some reason.
corrupt, so I joined them and killed their would-be captors.
Oh. Well, did they do something wrong?
No.
I mean, they tried to kill us.
Yes.
I suppose that's a
I
good
mean,
point, is any?
the other three did nothing wrong.
Oh, that's
they were
not fair,
just-
is it?
No, they
Oh.
were just
Well, I'm
wanted
sorry.
because they're special.
Anyway, we're here now. As you get to, he just points to this giant house. It's about 3 stories tall. Everything is made of this nice, like, polished stone. There's a nice lantern outside that is currently lit as it's getting darker in the evening. And you all see that there is this sort of gated. I would call it a gate community. It's really just like one gated house, keeping it secluded from the rest of the city. This is where me and my dad live.
It's quite the place.
We do all right.
Any thieves can't hear?
Yes, actually, there's some on the outside, indicating that he is a very rich man, but also you need to be careful.
Cool.
So, should I walk you in, or
Does he
Yeah,
need an
please.
accountant?
We'd appreciate it.
what'd you say, DJ?
Does he need an accountant?
No, my mum does all that.
Oh,
She's right good with numbers. And he as he opens up the gate and walks towards the house.
I kind of pull on him. Do you need to find funds that may or may not actually be there?
What?
No. Okay then.
So he opens the door. He goes, "Mom, Dad, I've got visitors for you." And he seems to just frolic off to his room as this fairly older looking gentleman, definitely not a gnome by any means. He looks maybe like he's half elven, maybe even full elven. He's got a nice twirly little mustache. He's got a very wispy chin beard. He says, "What's all this then?"
So,
Hello.
Snidely Whiplash, and gave birth to David the.
Yeah. Only he's not like, eh. He looks very well kept. His hair is slicked back. His robes are made of what looks like maybe like a red satin or silk.
Your son.
Oh yes.
Yes. You will have to forgive. I am from Talachka.
I'm familiar with the area.
Common is not very common for me. However, your son, he said we are being scried upon and said that we could ask you to remove that, and we are willing to pay.
Of course. Please come with me. As he leads you in, and he closes the door behind you, and he leads you into a room. As you're walking through his house, you see that there are wonderful carpets and tapestries lining this entire hallway. He's got some nice like torches just being held up. Everything is very intricate and looks almost antique and very elven in its architecture. Every room has a beautiful archway that seems to be very well made and everything's polished. There's no dust. Everything about this is pristine. As he leads you into a room past this grand oaken door, and you suddenly get a waft of what smells like maybe brimstone and cinnamon. And around in this room, there's a giant circular table with what looks like about a brazier that looks maybe like foot and a half in diameter. And he offers you to sit down in one of these chairs surrounding it.
I'm gonna take the biggest one.
They're all the same.
I'm gonna pretend like there's the biggest one and hop into it.
Okay. He closes the door behind you, and he waves his hand, and a plethora of runes seem to just engrave themselves on the archway in this sort of blue typography. As he
I attempt to share the chair with his.
I kick him off.
He just looks quizzically at the two of you.
Guys, just sit down, please.
Right. Now then.
This is my chair. You can try to get in it.
There are 8 different chairs. You can all sit in one.
Tell him.
Is
Fuck's
this...
sake,
All right.
have a seat each, for God's sake.
All right.
I look at Izzy.
Can someone explain to me what exactly is the matter?
This chair is superior.
So
Plainly, we're free from prying eyes in this room.
people are after us. From the
I
castle.
do wish to exclaim I require the utmost truth from all of you.
The Baron is scrying us. We want it not happening.
Why is the Baron scrying upon you?
We don't know. He wants us dead for some reason.
All right.
His son, his second son, from what I can tell, came after us to try and kill us. And as you can see, that failed.
Interesting.
He's dead.
I gathered that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was-
Utmost
So-
Bring.
The average cost of the removal of such a spell is a blockage. I can't fully remove it, and that would require some extremely powerful reagents, some of which I do not have currently. But I can at least dampen it. That way, no one can spot you immediately.
What would those reagents be?
I need elf's blood.
Elves?
Nature check, fellas.
Nature check.
Nice.
Wow, I'm
Proud-
rolling so shit.
Proud of you,
today.
Quasar. Okay,
no,
so
Chaos, you got a 20.
both Iz and Bardley, being from the wilderness and traveling a lot, you know that elf's blood is a type of condensed mineral that's put into water or oil, and it's made into a poultice.
I was serious about to cut a bitch.
No, it's It
Is
is an
a
alchemical
mineral.
reagent used in location magics. They call it
So
elves'
we're-
blood because it smells like elves. That people say it just smells like the wilderness.
So would I know where that is located?
You'd have to basically get a very particular type of stone that is located only in mountains where dragons lie. It's a very rare resource because it's used for very rare magic.
Mm.
It's also very dangerous to get. You know that the last time someone asked you to get some for them, it was about 10,000 gold at a shop for a pint of pre-made stuff. Beyond that, I could definitely dampen the magic so that you couldn't be scryed upon immediately, but it will fade in a matter of days.
The dampening.
The dampening, yes.
All right.
Well,
Like,
we need to figure out
any-
what we're doing
perhaps
before we
long
decide
enough-
anything.
Perhaps long enough for us to get elf's blood.
In a perfect world, yes. Now, do you know why the Baron seeks you, beyond the fact that you killed his son?
Nope.
Nope, I'm gonna hand him the letter that we got off of him.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Interesting. What are your names again? I'm sorry. You have to forgive me.
I'm Jin.
Duncan.
Is
And I am Barley Quinn here.
And he shakes your hand. He's pleasure. You may refer to
My
me
man on top of
as
him and doing traditional Talachka.
you may refer to me as Lord Malkia.
Lord Malkia. Your son said your name was Ezra.
It is. But this is my formal name. You understand?
Mm.
I'm one of the governing lords in the area. Hence why I have the domicile that I do. Now then, let us think here.
It's governing lords in the area. That doesn't sound good.
There's only one reason I can believe that the Baron would actually want you personally, and that's for one of his tasks.
Tasks.
Yes, what do you know of alchemy?
You
Nothing.
put two unlike things together, tap it, and you get an other unlike metal, like iron and lead, and then heat, and then you get gold.
Not quite. It's a magical process, usually used for combining common materials together to create something of a beneficial or negative effect. Common uses would be potion crafting or poison crafting. The Baron is a fantastic alchemist, and I have heard rumor that he is looking for a new tool to use in his crafting abilities. However, it does require a very particular material.
Elf's blood,
No,
dragon's blood.
mortal blood. Of a very
Oh.
particular type. Yes.
What type?
Like I've literally just cut my arm.
You were just spilling blood. It's like, what in the God's name are you doing?
Mortal blood. Here.
Take 1 point of damage
That's fine.
as you are now bleeding out. And he's like looking around for like a cloth.
No.
You
I
did!
not just split my wrist. I meant like here's some blood. Like,
Do you
not
stab
like,
yourself in the
I
wrist?
feel like I am emo.
Do you stab yourself in the wrist, or do you cut your hand like a fucking normal person?
Well, I cut my arm, but not my wrist.
Okay.
I
There are
cut my-
still major arteries in this arm, my guy.
I nicked it. It's just fucking blood.
Make a medicine check for me. How much does Barley know about where his arteries are? Okay, you're smart enough to
I'm
know.
an expert
Okay,
at anatomy.
you cut yourself like right here on the arm, and you're like, okay, there's a little bit of blood. He's like, no, what are you talking about? No, which grabs a cloth and just puts it and holds your hand on top of it.
It's mortal blood.
He's not the one that needs it.
I only aim to please.
Well, you're shooting too high.
You'll do well to not do that around here. Yes, the Baron needs mortal blood, but he'll do anything to get it.
Why can't he get anybody else's mortal blood?
He needs a particular stock, and it seems he's taken interest in you through whatever divinations he's conjured. Did something bring you all together? Some strange circumstance?
The mayor of the town.
What
wanted
town?
us to Blazingdale.
Blazingdale. Of course. I know for a fact that mayor is on the Baron's payroll.
Hmm.
Cheek's the mayor as well. They're the Baron as well, sorry.
I mean,
Interesting.
I was just in town to take a quest.
Yes, that's the part of divination. Altering fate, as it were. Guiding particular individuals into one aspect is... That's the whole point, you see. Through
So if
forcing
I were...
you to do something that seems like it's your choice. Through some other circumstance. And you were pushed away from said town, correct? For some reason or another?
Yeah, we got banned because Duncan killed a guy.
Oh. I see. Well then. And he's
if I were to just
he's kind of
leave-
taken aback from that. You can tell he's a little bit more on edge.
To be fair, the guy that Duncan killed was trying to beat the
trying to
give the
kick the shit out of him.
colloquialism shit out of him.
I see. All right.
So
well,
both counts for self-defense, technically.
sure.
Didn't have to kill him though.
That doesn't seem to put him at ease by saying it was self-defense.
Shut up is
I'm
All
gonna
right.
tell him the truth. He's trying to help us.
All right. So, what's your plan exactly?
Well, I need to rescue Jade,
Who is Jade?
my
Exactly.
teacher.
Your teacher. Well, if she means anything to you and the Baron wants to get his hands on you, she'll be at the Umber Dungeon. That's
Okay.
You know the Umber Dungeon as being the major holding cells for the Blackguard.
perhaps once we get in there, we can
No,
shut down all
you-
the garbage smashers on the detention level.
no, you don't get in.
Um,
It's maximum security. There's guards all over the place. Anti-magic fields. You'd have to get arrested, and hopefully not killed on the way there. Lately, the Blackguard have been taking a interest in foreigners.
I immediately pull an arrow and point it right at Duncan's face. They go, nah, we need each other.
I'm sorry, I have to ask, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I need to get in there to save her.
So you'd
Right,
commit a
we
murder
already want-
in my home?
Already wanted criminals.
A maiming.
I think if he wanted to
And then
take
you
us, he
would
would have
call the
taken us.
guards, And then we'd...
Question, Lord Malkia.
Malkia, but go ahead.
Malkia.
The
Jade
name is
knew.
powerful. Respect it, please.
Sorry, I just wrote it down wrong and then said it wrong.
I want McDonald's. What?
Now, Jade knew somebody in the city that could get rid of scrying. And it's interesting to me that you seem like you're the strongest wizard that is not directly related to the government here.
That's
You don't know of any other
incorrect.
wizards?
I am directly related to the government, but I do believe that there is a fair trial for all, unlike the Baron and his men, who prefer to kill on sight, or rather, at first introduction.
You wouldn't happen to know of any other wizards or powerful magic users then in the city?
There are plenty powerful, but most have an ear to the Baron. Or rather, the Baron has an ear to them, as it were.
I wonder who Jade knew that would be under the radar then.
You might be... What was she going for, exactly?
To find someone to get rid of the scrying.
There's only two
From
people
us.
in this... maybe three people in this town who can do that. Myself, of course. That'd be the court wizard. But he would never do it. And lastly would probably be the hedge mage, towards the eastern part of town. He's secluded, though. She would never get there in a day and back. Unless he's getting closer, which is dangerous for him. He's also wanted by the Baron.
Who
Would
is he?
His name is Asgore.
would it be worth it for us to seek this hedge mage?
Enemy of my enemy, as it were, is it not?
Is this, I'm sorry, is this the Baron of
like that.
Tormengrad?
Yes.
Hushes.
Oh.
Put like that, yes.
Might be worth your time to go and investigate at least. I could send word to him. We're acquaintances at the very least. We attended the same colleges. But he will be expecting
You
an
don't mind
offering.
his name dropping.
I'm sorry. No, of course not. He will know. He's a diviner as well. Which is why he's so good at this. He should expect you already. I would say bring an offering for him.
What
kind of
in
offer?
your
It varies from day to day. Bring what you think would suit best.
gold?
Do you-
Alcohol?
I cannot say
Sweets?
for you.
Do you... Ooh.
More extortion.
I was gonna say, do you think you could do that temporary...
Yes, it will cost you though. The reagents are still very expensive.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
How
I have
much?
for the lot of you, maybe 700.
I think it'd be a good idea if we at least got a temporary while we go meet somebody that the Baron is looking for.
I mean, he's looking for us. No matter what, we need to do it.
Yes, we need the dampening.
Very well. Do you have the coin to spare then?
I
Duncan, how much you got?
I can cover my share.
What is that?
700 divided by 4.
So that'd
Duncan.
be 225 each.
perhaps your
175.
225 each.
It's
It's
700
175
for the four of you.
175. Yeah.
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 175 each.
I got 100. When do you want to
Uh,
spot me?
Duncan,
Yeah, I'll
perhaps
spot
your
you.
generosity should.
So it's 175.
Yes,
Mhm.
for each of you.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I'd do that.
I have 20 gold. I have been generous with my purse.
Yes, too generous.
It was generous to us, however.
I'll spot.
Our spot is you spot.
I'll spot Bardley.
Very well.
So that makes my math a lot easier.
And he lines the gold out in front of him in what looks like just a giant, like a series of 3 lines. He says, very well. Please stay here. It will only be a moment. And he leaves the room. And you can hear the door lock behind him.
So, plan is to go meet this other wizard and Hopefully get some
Get
answers.
extorted for some more money. Yeah, why not?
I mean, depends on what the offering is.
No. I think that Duncan's just thinking that people are stealing money from us for no reason.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
Look, bud. I'll make it up to you. Don't worry. We'll figure something out.
we'll get that castle
Yeah.
one day.
Well,
knows,
I
man?
figure if we kill this Baron fella, we can just have his.
I was actually about to say that.
He's helping us. I'm a thief. I mean, why not?
A few moments later,
No.
you hear the door unlock again. But this time, a woman comes in. Looks like she's maybe you're not sure what kind of elf, but her skin is a lot darker. Not like almost blackened or gray like a drow, but just sort of like tan. Her hair is a nice auburn, and her eyes sort of have a hint of purple to them. As she walks in, she walks with this sort of grace, and the fragrance of what smells like maybe rose water comes with her. As she closes the door behind you, she looks a little bit in a panic, and she just holds out a piece of paper and slides it in front of you, Duncan.
Pick it up and read it.
When you go to grab it, she grabs your hands, and she says, "He is always watching." And she says that in Elvish as she lets go and, with a shaky hand, runs out of the door.
Read the paper.
Where is the paper?
Currently, it's in your hand. I haven't written a note for this.
Oh, right, sorry. Oh, okay. What does the paper say? Sorry, I was like, where am I looking? Where am I looking?
And he just slides it into
you
your thing.
unfurl this little folded paper, and immediately you get a vision. It's a vision of an entity, not unlike the one you see when you summoned your quarterstaff, and it says, "Duncan." To the three of you, Duncan is now passed out.
Oh, god damn it.
Yes?
You are being hunted.
I'm gonna, while this is happening, I'm gonna try to peek into the door where the lady ran.
It's locked.
Shit.
Yeah.
I have thieves' tools. I can
You
try to
do.
unlock
So
it.
we'll take care of that in a sec.
Yep.
So you're just being told that you're being hunted.
Yeah. No doubt.
Watchers of the Way.
Watchers of the Way.
They breed in darkness. Hunt. Maim. Kill. They come for you. Your blood. Kill them for me. Make them scream in anguish. Make them fear me. Duncan.
And who shall I say they should fear?
The Eye of Belagor. And you awaken. In a gasp, you see Duncan is now in a cold sweat. His face is pale. And you see what looks like drops of red coming from one singular eye. Not from his tear duct, but straight from the center.
Duncan, are you okay?
Duncan, you are panicked, as if you woke up from a night terror.
Not sure. That was weird.
What happened? You read the paper and passed out. What
I think I fainted. I don't know.
When you wipe your eye, you notice that there is blood on your hand.
What Duncan needs is a good cup of tea.
For once, I find myself in agreement with the idiot.
You want to try and pick this lock?
Yes.
That is going to be a dexterity check with proficiency.
So, does the
How do I do with proficiency?
Just add your proficiency bonus to it.
So just roll dex and then
Yeah.
+2.
Oh, okay.
So does
I'm
the
going to take a couple
followers
of
of
minutes
the
and get
way
hot going.
mean anything to anyone?
Does what?
Does what'd you say?
The followers of the way. Does that mean anything to anyone?
Does
I'd
it?
like to do a history check.
You should instead.
Yeah, does it mean
Actually,
anything to
history
me?
or arcana.
Hey,
Each will
I'll
tell you
Arcana.
something different.
I'm picking a lock. I'm
Yeah,
not listening.
yeah, you are.
Going for it.
I'm gonna say you cannot make this check, DJ,
Oh, okay.
because you are so far separated from this life.
Yeah, cool.
So with arcana, they're mage hunters, and it's not the followers; it's the watchers of the way.
The Watchers of the Way.
They hunt mages who get out of line or who start tampering with things that they're not supposed to. That history check, Chaos, tells you that they're a band of basically witch hunters. Didn't really do much for a long time, but they've started popping up more recently. Not too common enough that they're a household name, but you've heard murmurings in your travels. Specifically in Tachanka, you've heard of an actual sect of them entirely, but they've mainly kept to the shadows. The door is unlocked, by the way.
Oh, I'm gonna go in, or I'm gonna peek in first.
You peek into the hallway, you don't see anybody there. You do see the candle still lit though.
It's just a hallway.
Just a hallway. There is on one end it takes you back to where you came from. On the other end, there's a stairwell going up.
So hang on. Did Malkia do the dampening thing?
Not yet. He said he was gonna go get reagents.
Oh, okay.
Has the idiot made a pot of tea yet? Would you like me to roll something?
How are you making a pot of tea in here?
I mean, I have, like a mess kit.
You just gonna pop a fire in this dude's house?
I'm sure he has some means of heating.
Not in this room. There is one brazier right in the center.
I will ask him.
He's not here.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
just walk out.
Okay. You walk past Iz, just open the door she unlocked that he unlocked, and you don't see anybody in the hallway.
Dude, you gotta be. They locked this for a reason. Be careful.
Bradley, I don't think right now is the right time to leave. What are you even trying to do?
Make a cup of tea.
Yeah, that can wait
For what?
So,
for after people don't know where we are at all times.
in the room that we were, or
This
that
room is
we're
the
still kind of
only
in.
thing protecting us.
Right, and you just walked out of it. Good job.
Fine. I walk back in and attempt to make a cup of tea on a brazier.
Do you light the brazier?
Yes.
Okay. As you light the brazier, it just emits this harsh blue flame right from the center of it. It encompasses about maybe 3 feet high, and you have this distinct smell of just disgusting rotting flesh that permeates this entire room and sort of fades out into the hallway. And that's when you see it. Duncan, you feel a little off-put because this is very reminiscent to an eerie feeling you got in your dream. You see a very sullen-looking blue eye floating in the center of the flame. And all you hear is, Melkia. Melkia, do you have them? Melkia, are you there?
Oh, motherfucker.
Can
The eye begins to start trying to look around the room.
Take it out. Take it out. Put that shit out.
is there any water to hand? Can I just throw it over the fire?
Not unless you use like stuff that's in your canteen.
Can I control it?
Using what?
Control flames?
I'm gonna say it's a magical fire. How would you want to control this fire?
It's not. I can only do it with non-magical.
Yeah. This is definitely a magical fire then.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
I stand in front of it and go, it's looking for Malkia in Malkia's house. I put it out.
Can I hear?
Dave.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna like be in like the doorway,
Mhm.
kind of hidden.
And I start making a cup of tea on the magical fire.
It produces no heat for your tea. The eye begins to say again, Malkia!
This is
Are you there?
bullshit. I pour the water on the fire.
It doesn't seem to extinguish.
This is double bullshit.
Malkia, who is there with you?
I'm gonna.
Announce yourself! It is now screaming at the top of its lungs, and you hear running, coming down the stairs is...
I'm gonna come back into the room, hide in the door, like in the doorway, and point my bow down the hallway.
Do you leave the door open?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you better. I'm gonna say.
I just hold my hand up to Iz.
Malkia! Where are you?
I'm gonna keep my bow trained on him if he comes into the room.
More footsteps come. He's almost here. Do you guys do anything?
I'm going to. Do you know what? I'm going to cast that.
How many spell slots do you have left? Oh no, that's Mage Armor. It's free.
That's
It's
free.
free. Yep. So you just cast Mage Armor, and this sort of bluish shimmer just emerges over his body. What's strange is the fact that it starts off blue, then it goes purple, and then you see like these almost gangrenous claws just emerge over his shoulders and wrap him in an embrace. And then they just fade into his clothing.
Cloak up, stealth.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna fire a warning arrow into the hallway.
Sure, make an attack.
No.
No.
No,
Do
it's
that.
too late.
Yeah, you fire a shot off. You hear, and he goes, ah!
No, not into him. I'm gonna shoot close to him.
Close to him.
Yes.
Okay, so you shoot close.
To warn him.
It lands square at his feet, and he goes, "What is the meaning of this?
You need to tell us what's going on.
What are you talking about?" He has
Why'd
no
you come running?
he has no view of the room thus far. He goes, "I heard my name being called."
I just look at Iz and I'm like, what are you doing?
You heard your name
Sick.
being called by none of our voices?
What are you talking about? He starts walking closer.
You guys are really just gonna let him
I-
saunter in here?
What else are we supposed to do?
Fucking kill him, dude.
Just kill him, forehead.
No. Not everything is solved by killing someone. As we have
Whoa,
learned,
whoa, whoa,
which is
whoa,
why
whoa.
we are now in this.
Papa
As a
bless,
person
dude.
with a five
Fucking
head,
Papa bless, dude.
as a person with a 5 head, I am deeply offended by you calling someone forehead.
It's a
The
Twitch emote.
forehead. Yeah.
It's a Twitch emote.
Deeply offended.
Jesus Christ.
Deeply offended.
I'm going to back up into
Five heads.
another area where I can hide in the room and keep my bow trained on the boy.
Yeah, you have your bow trained on him, and he sees you now, 100%. What
Is
are
there
you
nowhere
doing?
in the room to hide?
Not so you can have your bow trained on him.
From behind, I go, Iz, stand down.
What is the meaning of this? And his voice seems to echo through the halls.
Don't be stupid.
His wife did something to Duncan that we don't understand.
You have no knowledge of that.
He passed out.
She did give him a note, and then he passed out, and he was bleeding from his eyes, so that's inherently true.
Yeah.
She did do something to Duncan.
Accurate.
And now this is happening.
With her saying that, I'm gonna raise my crossbow.
Sure, you just raise your crossbow up.
Yeah. I'm aiming it straight at him, and I'm just gonna go. The little one's right.
He eases his way closer to the door, so he can now see what's going on. He goes, "What in the bloody hell are all of you doing?"
I'd like to ask
Making
the same
tea.
question.
You ask what I do in my own home? A guest? Under my roof!
I meant what they're all doing. Not you.
Drop your weapons now! His voice is becoming a lot louder, and it seems to be almost deafening.
Is the eyeball not responding?
It's focused on him.
I didn't have my weapons drawn in the first place.
Correct.
Also, me neither.
You are hiding, Bartley. He does not seem to notice you.
I'm gonna be honest. You're not giving me confidence that lowering this weapon would be in any way, shape, or form a practical move.
How would you like it if people entered your home under good pretense and drew their weapons against you?
Your wife did something to our friend,
She came in,
and now
gave me
we're a
note,
bit concerned.
Lower your
and I
weapons,
started hallucinating.
or I'll do it for you.
I would suggest you do what he says.
I uncloak and come out and just go, put the weapons down.
I'll
If
Put my
we end
bow-
up captured or something because of this, I'm blaming you lot.
Sure.
indeed,
You're
and I'll
welcome
put
where
my
you
bow
live.
down.
Ditto.
Lord Malkia, if we are to be imprisoned and eaten, do the accountant first.
I'm on his side now. He got attacked.
Also, maybe we can make up for this misunderstanding. Perhaps you'd like to spend the night with our halfling friend here.
Get out of my house!
It would be cheap.
You are no longer welcome here.
Really cheap.
Out!
I will
I'm gonna walk
stab you,
out.
Duncan.
I'm gonna walk out.
I'm gonna follow her.
The last one, I'm just gonna turn and say,
He
Sketchy
stops
ass
you.
motherfucker.
And he whispers in your ear, "Don't ever return here."
Well done, Duncan. Way to burn
What?
bridges.
How the fuck was that my fault?
Pulling weapons on the host.
I'll take a blame for it. I don't
I-
trust the bitch.
I'm
Isn't
sorry
an idiot.
that.
You should know better.
I'm an idiot. I should shoot you.
And I could step on you.
so while they're all
We're the
arguing-
same height.
It's true.
After I stood on a chair.
Yeah, let's go meet my orc friends, and we'll see how they take care of you.
Is his friends. Well,
Would they pay for
stop
him?
the presses.
Probably. Very cheap, though.
Have you guys left his house yet?
I
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
looking out.
I'm
We're having
cool.
this
still-
conversation
Perfect.
as
I'm
well.
still like
Just-
next to him because
Yeah.
I still wanted to say something.
Sure, go for it.
So I'm just gonna say, I'm very sorry for what those people did. I just genuinely want to rescue the person who I owe my life to. I
Think
won't bite.
about who you have as companions.
Yep. Rethinking it now. I apologize, and I walk out.
Continue your spat.
So,
Oh,
So, you think they'd pay for him? Like, how much could we get a night?
not much.
Mm.
What the fuck happened?
Okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the game here. Like we're gonna completely OOC at this point.
Okay, sure.
I'm just going to inform Graham. If you continue to try and sell Bardley into if you continue to try and sell him as a sex slave, he is going to kill you.
He'll try.
I mean, I just
It
want
is
you to know
illegal.
this, because at this point, in all of my D&D, I have been very much anti PvP.
Oh,
If
I'm gonna allow that shit. If y'all wanna duke it out in combat, I'm all for it.
if you continue this, I will kill you.
You literally tried to sell me out
Okay.
the moment you got the chance.
That is also true.
Like,
That is also true.
You don't know my motives for that. First of all,
He
second
doesn't
of all,
know the motives.
OOC over.
Okay, back in fiction. Continue spat.
I just have to say that if we're gonna do PvP, I want to OOC tell you that.
Yeah.
now we're
So
back in the game.
player conflict is entirely normal. What I'm saying is that if you want to resolve it in character. Doesn't always have to come to physical terms. Just comes with opening up your opinions.
Mhm.
Keep in mind, not all characters mesh.
Nope.
But we're here to have a fun game.
So
Absolutely. And if one of us dies, I'm sure we're very willing to roll in character, including Bardley Quinn.
so as the last one to
Leave.
walk out
Yeah.
of his house, I'm coming out fumingly infuriated
Oh, I bet.
at every single one of you, like eyes, hair, like basically mantled, but not actually mantled. And I'm just gonna say to you all, it was a mistake for coming with you guys in the first place, and I leave.
I start following him.
Okay.
Don't follow me.
I wasn't the one
I
who
will
raised
burn
weapons.
You may have screwed the one chance that I have to save the person that I care for most.
We have a lead, you
I
idiot.
want her safe as well.
We have a lead
Let's
to
go
another
save her.
wizard
Yes,
who
that
can
I
is more
want
powerful.
by myself. And I walk off.
All right,
I'm going to continue to follow.
all right,
Okay.
AC 11, you go kill everyone. You're not
Yeah.
kidding.
Listen, man, he gets a
Ken.
D6 hit points, okay?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn to Duncan and be like, what happened?
I
You
don't
went-
know. I don't
You
know.
passed out. It was
I
not
passed
good.
out. I hallucinated some giant eye that told me that we were being hunted by that group that we were talking about.
Chin!
And then we
Jin!
started seeing that random talking eye going on about.
Have you found them?
Yeah. Which,
And they think that he was trustworthy in that sense.
yeah, right.
Chin!
Jin.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame.
Okay.
And just for now, just hold it in my hand.
As he's walking, he just opens his hand up and you see a couple sparks and then what looks like a palm-sized fireball just emerge as he's walking.
One more step.
Then burn me. I want to save her as well.
Duncan, I think we should get to
You're
that
not there.
wizard. No, this is me.
She's
You were
talking.
while
They're
we were
talking to each
talking.
other. They're not talking to you
Think,
guys.
In order to get this shit off of us, we should find the wizard that this guy mentioned before they do.
Seems sensible. Yes.
Hedge
why not?
mage in the eastern part of town. Let's go. And I'm gonna start walking towards the eastern part of town.
Chin.
I'm gonna follow him.
We need to find the hedge maze. The hedge
Hedge mage.
mage. Hedge mage.
The edge haze.
Yeah.
I
And
have a
we need to
different
find.
idea.
We need to find him before they.
I have a
only know
different
what's
idea.
right. You're the only one who wants what's right.
my way of right is not your way of right. So I'm gonna do my way.
As long as it's right, I don't care. Tell me what you
Yeah.
want. I will do it.
Well,
Besides, leave, little man.
well, for your instance, my current plan was to just waltz in and give myself up to the Baron with whatever he wants. If he wants me dead, then I'm just gonna trade my life for hers. That's really the only option I see right now. That's
Noble.
my way. So if you want to come with me and offer yourself up to the Baron too, then whatever. You know my plan.
When?
Now. Every second I'm wasting here is another second that she could be getting tortured, or hurt, or worse.
A moment.
I don't have a moment, and I start walking.
May I suggest we do it in the morning
It is like 10 o'clock at night.
when he's affable and not tired? Maybe we could get a better outcome. I doubt they're torturing her in the middle of the night.
It's the best time to torture people.
I'm an early morning torture kind of guy.
Can we do opposed
Absolutely.
To do what?
persuasion versus...
I never make people persuade each other using rolls. That's only if you're trying to indicate, like, a lie. You have to try and persuade each other with your words.
Yeah.
I just wanted the rolls to
Would
make
I
the
be
choice for me.
factually correct? Would I be factually correct
If-
in assuming that this is a town guard? They probably have shifts. They're probably not torturing her to death at this exact moment, and we could probably wait until the morning.
So
Probably.
you know that it is a town guard. They're probably going to be sleeping or swapping out guard. They're not going to torture someone in the middle of the night. It's not that urgent. But if you want to try and persuade each other and you don't want to talk it out, by all means, do an opposed
I am
roll.
I am fully willing to talk this out. That's what makes our peak great.
What?
RP, not our P. Like
Oh,
roleplay.
Okay, I get it.
Not like asparagus makes RP great.
Jesus Christ, now I gotta pee.
I've had to pee since the fight.
Jesus Christ.
Bunch of
Alright,
peeing
so-
boys.
I need a cigarette and a leak, like, stat. So let's persuade each other quickly,
Alright,
shall we?
just you're right.
Jin. It's the middle of the night. They're switching guards. They're not torturing her. She's in no immediate danger. It's uncomfortable, but if we catch the Baron after breakfast, maybe we can glean some leniency.
You had
Don't-
me up until the breakfast, but you're right up until that point. So I'm just gonna walk back to the inn.
Fine. At least coffee.
Again, that's not what I was going for. Like,
No. It's more in the morning. Allow him to have a little creature comfort so that when we go to face him, he may show some leniency.
that's not how it works.
How not is that how it works?
Like, if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. It's not.
I-
You have
certainly.
breakfast and it's like, oh, I'm gonna be less of an asshole. No.
Maybe it's really good breakfast.
Okay, Jin.
It's a nat 20 breakfast.
I'm less of a dick when I have chicken and waffles, honestly.
Perhaps, and we're totally getting that in 2 weeks. But if there is a
Oh my god, fine, whatever. Let's just go to the inn and go to sleep, please.
I gotta pee so bad. Let's just do it. I don't care.
I will use a player's bladder against him.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying it to
Okay.
stop the conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Jin wants the conversation stopped, not
All
because
right.
I have to go to the bathroom.
So what
I've
are
already held it in this long.
what do the other two of you want to do? The other half of the party. You gonna go to the hedge mage?
Yeah,
Okay.
heading
Yeah.
straight there.
You make your way over there, and I think that is a good time as any to end the session for this evening. And let me tell you, holy shit, man! Never had such dissent in a party before. Not since I was a paladin and my fucking warlock was like, "You're being an asshole to me," and I'm like, "I'm not being an asshole."
Have you had members of your party try to sell members of any of your parties try to sell other members to prostitution?
Not specifically prostitution, but I've had one person successfully sell an entire party to slavery.
Excellent.
Nice.
Then the person who sold them became an NPC, and then they made a new slave, and that was the campaign. You
Nice.
were all slaves, and you all had to try and get out. Then, I will not do that because it is not a all versus one so far. But I was on the verge of saying, "Hey, we're gonna split this into two different groups because I can still work with this. We're good." But that being said, I do want to let people know that just because players have disagreements doesn't mean that we're not all still having fun and enjoying ourselves. Sometimes there's going to be conflict, and I love
I'm gonna-
conflict.
I'm gonna just
It's-
interject really quick, and I'm just gonna tell you what. Seriously, DJ is like a brother to me. He's one of my best friends in the
Which
entire
is why
world.
I can do this shit.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like,
as-
we don't hate each other. This is totally just a character interaction.
As a DM, I would definitely say it's not wise if you don't know the individual well enough to do these kinds of conflicts because
Oh, God, no.
it can come across as actual animosity. So make sure you know the person, and also talk to that person ahead of time as well. So like,
You'll
hey, I'm
know
feeling like
that
we're leaning
I'm
that way.
You'll know I'm not doing this to Quasar or Snips.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You
yeah,
guys
yeah.
anyway well enough
No.
to do that to you
Just
guys.
to reiterate
No.
I mean-
how much of a friend DJ is to me, DJ and I own a business together. Like, our lives are intimately entwined. We are very, very, very good friends.
No, yeah, and I'm not upset about it at all because you saw how quickly I went from being hate Duncan to oh shit, Duncan's getting hurt by this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we not attacking this wizard? Okay,
Yeah.
so
It was
it's
nice
good.
that somebody finally stood up for Duncan. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I
even though
really
Duncan's
did.
a giant fucking asshole. all
I
the
mean that
time-
doesn't mean
no.
he deserves to
He's
get
not.
possessed.
Hang on, is Duncan actually an asshole?
Duncan started off as an asshole. but
Yeah.
He's gotten better.
Yeah.
He's kind of a prick, but he's starting to be sort of a lovable prick. He's trying to do his best.
Yeah.
His world's getting kind of flipped upside down right now.
Yeah, he's a bit fucked
A
up.
big
And
eye
it's not
talks
that
to him in his
he's a-
brain.
Yeah, and it's
You
not
gotta
that he's an
remember,
asshole.
you're
It's
talking
just that
to a halfling from
Well-
the other side of the world
yeah.
who just happened to get dunked in the middle with you two. He doesn't have time for this bullshit.
And you have to remember as well that Duncan genuinely believes all of you are deceiving him.
Yes.
That's where
Right.
the assholishness
Duncan
comes from,
Duncan
right?
suffers from a
Which is
severe
great, yeah.
psychosis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
right, but that's the
genuinely
problem
believes
is-
that you are all deceiving him. That's why he treats people the way he does.
Yeah.
Bard,
Because
yes.
It's
he
like
genuinely
pseudo-xenophobia.
believes You're all taking the
Yeah,
piss.
Bardley doesn't
And at this-
understand any of the psychosis.
no,
though.
I know.
He just thinks you're a
Yeah.
dick.
Okay,
At
that
this
being
point,
said,
Jin
yeah,
just understands and rolls with the punch. Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't care.
I'm excited to see what happens next week.
I'm loving this.
But hey,
Tomorrow be next week.
This is good.
Yeah, seriously.
I might need to do a few things with a couple of with some of you individually at some point in time because like it's gonna be
with what happened today.
Jin and I are giving
Wait,
ourselves up, and
yeah.
you're getting wild.
I'm gonna have to have a private conversation with the two of you who are potentially giving yourselves up, because that will indicate things that will change for everyone else. Because you are definitely splitting the party as hard as you possibly can. So worst case
yeah.
scenario, I might do a small session with the two of you on stream as a side story, because I want to see how that goes individually, and that will reflect what happens next week.
Can we
But
collect Stabby Boy? Oh my god, Snips, can we go and get Stabby Boy?
Jeremy!
Oh,
he-
Jeremy.
Jeremy is in prison currently.
He's in prison.
And?
Not in full,
We
That's
can,
kind of our
get
fault.
him
not in
out.
max security. He's just in regular prison like he normally goes to
Kind of
every
our
week.
fault.
Yeah.
But-
Just
Goes
saying.
every week.
But
now, hold on. DJ, can I just reiterate?
Yeah.
It's Jeremy. And Jeremy cannot be contained.
Secondly,
that being
I
said,
vote we
Look it
point
up.
him at the Baron.
I want to say thank you
What the
to everyone who decided to hang out tonight. All the follows, the hosts, the subs, the donos, the bits. You're all beautiful individuals, and I definitely appreciate you, as is everyone of the cast. This is, however, the part of the show where we talk about the cool shit that we're doing over the course of the next week. And we're, of course, going to start it off with Snips!
Oh, hey, it's me, the Snipster, who doesn't do anything with my life besides working and playing video games. So follow all my friends here on Twitch. They do cool stuff. I do stupid shit on Twitter, so if you want to follow me there, it is the Snipster. I'm trying to make sure that's actually it because some people take my names on certain websites.
It's the
Uh,
Snipster.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just the Snipster
It's
there.
the Snipster on VHS.
Not on
That's
Twitter.
my Twitch. On
Fine.
Twitter, it's just the Snipster.
Yeah.
I make dumb tweets. Last night I had a dream with Donald Trump in it, and I tweeted about that. So go look at that. That's a good time. It was a good time.
She's loving that golden boy.
No, actually, I went to go talk to Donald Trump in my dream to save people who are drowning in the ocean, and he said, "Sorry, I'm fucking drunk," and then laughed.
Because he's a golden boy.
God damn it.
And that was an interesting dream.
Anyway, Chaos, how about you shill now?
All right. At this week and into next week, up until this point in the reoccurring schedule of days that is a week, and it ends between this Thursday and next. There's some things that are gonna happen, and I'm like 100% sure I'm gonna stream some more Farming Simulator because now that is my new crack, even more than Factorio. And
Are you
it is
gonna do an
goddamn
open
glorious.
server?
I have sheep and grass. It's amazing. But here's the most important thing that I'm gonna shill right now.
Yeah, shill it.
Seriously. Okay. I know a guy who is super, super awesome in bringing people together and dealing with conflict. And he has this service that we all need to get on board with, and it's the Galestrom. And being a DM that can literally deal with the level of bullshit that these players are putting together right now in this campaign, most DMs would have been like, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna do something else now. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, Galestrom is the best DM I have ever dealt with, ever, at any time. And fucking, dude, slow clap for you, bro.
Thank
Well
you so
done.
much. Appreciate that.
True story. We are throwing all of the bullshit at
I
Yeah,
will-
we are throwing out all of the bullshit at you simultaneously.
It's a good time.
I will go over that statement in a minute, but let's finish our shill. DJ, you're up.
On Saturday, I have got the wonderful Joey from Agent Inc. coming onto my stream for the evening, and we're going to be designing merchandise live
Dude's
on stream.
legit.
And talking people through the whole process of how it works working with Agent Inc. and that sort of thing, because obviously there's been quite a few problems recently with people and merchandise companies, to say the very, very least. And so, yeah, we're going to show people how it should be done.
Meta threats.
So that's happening on
Bullshit.
Saturday.
Excuse me.
It's a horrible coffee you've got there. It sounded like you said meta threads.
No, I would never do that.
Holy shit.
I would totally never do that.
You wouldn't talk about the fact that Meta Threads, set up a new streamer program without telling the people that were on their existing streamer program that they hadn't spoken to in months.
No, of course not. I just have a cough.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with it, honestly. But no, seriously, we're going to be doing that on Saturday, and
Nice.
it is a big deal because there has been some serious issues, and not all companies, funnily enough, are like meta threads. Astonishing, I know, but true.
Wow, there's actually good companies out there.
Wow.
There really are.
Who would have thought?
And we can prove it because we've worked with one.
And then lastly, Quasar.
Hi, I'm the streamer.
uh,
Between work, school, and this, I don't know how much time I have to stream. I
Mhm.
try to when I can. If I do, it's most likely going to be Black Ops 4 Zombies, because the new map's out. Me and my friends are trying to beat the Easter egg. We made it to the last boss, and after like 15 minutes in the fucking boss fight, we died. It was so frustrating.
Quasar,
What's up?
can I please play Black Ops Zombies with you?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
no, idiot.
Add me
dude,
on
fuck
Blizzard.
yeah.
Other than that, I might play Overwatch or HOTS with Gale. And that's
Hot.
pretty much it.
Hey.
Farming simulator with chaos dispenser, you know, that's a thing too.
Oh, so
Hashtag
you
Resident
do have a server.
I do.
Okay.
Hey.
He has a problem, is what he has.
Hey. So, it's me, your dad, the Galestrom. I live here. I also work here all the time, 6 days a week. Now, things that are happening this week. Tomorrow, probably Assassin's Creed, because I fucking love that game, dudes. Saturday, we have a Diablo 3 stream with some of my coworkers who are like, hey, let's play a drinking game. So if you go to the Discord, we have it in our announcements page, all the rules. So if you want to play along with us, by all means, do so.
Drinking game?
Could go wrong.
It's a Diablo 3 drinking game where
What day
it's
is this?
Saturday.
Shit.
That being said,
Same.
that's going to be a closed group, unfortunately, because it is 4 of us, and I'm not sure how comfortable they'll be playing with randos. These are people who work with me, and they're a little bit more reserved. I told them I would be streaming it, and they're like, "Does that mean that we have to be on camera and say funny things?" And I'm like, "No, just fucking be yourself, dude. I don't give a shit." But that's happening on Saturday. Sunday is something.
Ooh, something.
Tales of Scantha's over, so I mean it's... I don't know, man.
Hots.
Hots, probably, honestly. I want to play some Hots. Imperius just got released today, so I'm going to check it out. Beyond that,
I thought that was a dead game. Why are they...
would you fucking crawl out of my asshole for 12 minutes? But we play a lot of Assassin's Creed lately. We've been playing some
Clock starts
Wolfenstein.
now.
We've been playing Heroes of the Storm. And I've also been playing a secret RPG in my free time that I can't talk about because it came out like 4 years ago and I don't want to get spoiled. But been doing that. We're also writing for 2 more campaigns currently. I'm writing for a Dragon Age campaign, and I've been doing research on a Starfinder campaign. Starfinder is like D&D, but in space, that a lot of people like. I'm having issues comprehending some of the rule sets, so I'm just trying to like sit down and work with it. Actually, give it the time of day. Dragon Age is something I'm writing because I like what?
Play Starfinder?
I mean, I'm looking into it. Would you fucking put your pants back on? You goddamn weirdo.
No promises.
But I do hope that you enjoyed the show this evening. I really appreciate seeing everybody here with all your beautiful fucking faces. Beyond that, did you know that you should follow everyone on this fucking channel? I would definitely follow everyone of the names you see in this description here or in the links in chat. They are wonderful individuals that deserve your time, respect, and love. They make fantastic casts when they stream, and a lot of us do this for a primary, if not a secondary income. I know DJ does this full time. Chaos, you do this part time. I do this fucking way too fucking much.
Full part time.
full part time. It's my second job essentially. Hey.
And I'm just gonna throw this out there. You know, I would love to think that we would do this D&D campaign without the audience. And I think that if it wasn't for streaming and we just somehow magically knew each other, we would still do this. But honestly, doing this for you guys makes this so much more worth it.
It makes me want
a lot of
to
fun.
make it a fantastic show every single week. And
Absolutely.
that's another thing. I want to bring it back to what Chaos and DJ were saying, is that handling conflict as a DM is extremely difficult. You want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable, that no one feels upset or disgruntled at the end of it. And it's important that we have these conversations as well. These conversations not between characters, but between players, that they understand that it's not a personal issue. I've seen too many games end because of those kind of things, and I want you guys to know that we're going to keep going forward regardless. People may make new characters based on the decisions that they make, but that's just the way it goes. So I do want to say thanks for understanding that conflict happens, and I hope you enjoyed the drama that ensues. Again, I want to say thanks to all the wonderful players this evening for putting on a fantastic show for the audience, because that's really what matters here, is making sure that everyone involved, whether you're a cast member, whether you're a viewer, whether you're the janitor that I hire in my background, have a good time. His name is Larry. But additionally, if you have Amazon Prime, I would definitely say that you should link your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account. And
What happened to Horst?
what?
What happened to Horst?
I killed him and ate him.
Oh,
Also, I'm sorry for Sid barking in the background currently.
hi,
But
Sid.
if you have an Amazon Prime account, I'd recommend linking it to your Twitch account, so you get a free Twitch Prime sub every single month to a streamer of your choice. I'm not saying you have to use it here, but I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to help out the cast and the cast members, you can always do exclamation point helping to help spend a little extra cash during the game to influence the game a little bit. Today we got a couple donations, and it saved Bardley's life. So there's that. That being
I
said,
did
though,
wonder about that.
yeah, it saved his life a couple of times.
Thought so.
Yeah. But that is going to be where we end the cast for this evening. I, again, want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart that I appreciate every single one of you for showing up every single Thursday. I know you probably got better things to do on a Thursday night / morning, but hey, appreciate you. And I think we're going to play our video and then go out. You guys have any last comments you want to make?
No?
Be amazing.
Oh, well,
Best channel ever.
God fucking damn it. Thank you so much for those gifted subs. I appreciate it. Enjoy those emotes. But that is going to be everything we do for the evening. I'm going to play the video, and then we will see you all next week if we don't see you later. Bye-bye.
Until next time.
Hi, Gail. What's up? Thanks for the host.